So we stay nice and sunny and dry for the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Right now, during Staples Sit-a-thon, select chairs are up to 50% off, like the Union & Scale Essentials Mesh Back Task Chair, now just $89.99 at Staples. In-store only, offer ends 2/25 while supplies last. Staples, the working and learning and saving store.
Want to play college basketball? Register today for the free Orange Bowl Florida High School Basketball Showcase presented by American Airlines. On Saturday, March 11th at the David Posnack JCC, qualified high school junior and senior girls and boys can show off their basketball talents and meet with colleges from across the country. Orange Bowl High School football and basketball showcases have generated more than $7 million in scholarships and aid over the past 6 years. Register for free today at orangebowl.org.
On the podcast Really Know Really, join best friends Jason Alexander and Peter Tilden along with experts, newsmakers, and celebrities in a search for answers to life's most baffling, intriguing, and annoying questions. You know, those things that make you go, really? No, really?
I think there was a 17-year-old in Rhode Island who ran a candidate that was a deepfake.
Really? Wait, that's news to me. That's Really Know Really right there.
Really Know Really.
Listen to Really Know Really on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Trading in or selling your car, truck, or SUV? WeBuyAnyCar.com takes the hassle out of selling in 3 easy steps. 1. Get a free online valuation. 2. Drive to your local car buying center. And 3. Walk out with a check in about an hour. So don't wait. Get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
We know that aging is not for the faint of heart, but the Landing of Lake Worth celebrates the rewards of aging and tackles the challenges head on. We believe life should be joyful at every stage, so we have a unique focus on wellness of mind, body, and spirit, bringing an unparalleled sense of optimism to residents and their families. Come home to personalized assisted living and memory care services at the Landing of Lake Worth, where happiness never grows old. Visit thelandingoflakeworth.com for more information. That's thelandingoflakeworth.com.
The car market went crazy high during COVID, then it came down crazy hard, and now I believe it's coming back up. Call me crazy, call me a gambler, but I'm buying cars higher than I was a month ago because I think that they're firming back up. The highest price of the year of the 30 years I've been doing GiveMeTheVin.com is spring, and spring is right around the corner. Sell me your car at GiveMeTheVin.com.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Step back in time at the Florida Renaissance Festival. Now featuring 8 glorious weekends of unpredictable merriment and mayhem. With entertainment, food, and fun for the whole family. There are even adult beverages. The Florida Renaissance Festival celebrates a different and exciting theme each and every weekend in February and March at Quiet Waters Park and Deerfield Beach. Tickets available now at ren-fest.com. Sponsored in part by Comcast.
My name is David Lowe, and I want to sue your homeowner's insurance company. If your homeowner's insurance claim has been wrongfully denied or underpaid by your insurance company, call me at 844-96-CLAIM, 844-96-CLAIM, or visit davidlowepa.com.
Available in Fort Lauderdale, Cape Coral, and Orlando.
This week at Palm Beach Harley, when you buy any pre-owned Harley, you'll get a $1,500 gift card. With access to the country's largest Harley inventory, Palm Beach Harley has access to over 3,000 Harleys, and truckloads coming each week. Get a $1,500 gift card with the purchase of any pre-owned Harley at Palm Beach Harley. Finance specialists are on site to get you approved and 100% of all credit applications considered. Get a $1,500 gift card when you purchase any pre-owned Harley at Palm Beach Harley now through Sunday. Purchase of a new Harley motorcycle.
Wish you had the extra cash to transform your home into the palace of your dreams? You don't need this genie's help. Let Real Genius make your home renovation wishes come true. Just type in the magic words realgenius.com into your browser and get a personalized quote in seconds. With a Real Genius loan, you can access the equity in your home to pay for a new kitchen, a pool in your kitchen. They're your wishes. Do what you want. Real Genius helps people save on average $5,000 on lender's fees alone. Use that extra money for the most magical thing of all, to make your neighbors jealous.
Oh.
Turn your home improvement fantasy into a reality and visit realgenius.com or call 888-246-5906. That's 888-246-5906. Use promo code RGCARD and get a $500 Visa gift card after closing. Contact them for more details. Oh, they also have no closing cost options. Real Genius is the smarter way to mortgage. Real Genius LLC, NMLS 2389303. Real Genius is an equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval, not licensed in all states. Whew! Did it in one breath.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
Is the cost of medication stopping you from getting ED treatment? At forhims.com/radio, you can get access to trusted, effective ED treatments for 95% off the typical price. Through HIMS, a licensed medical provider can prescribe the generic versions of Viagra, Cialis, and other name brand ED treatments at up to 95% off. Trusted ED treatments for a fraction of the price. Simple, affordable, totally online access to ED treatment with no insurance required starts at forhims.com/radio. No more doctor's offices, no more copays, and no more trips to the pharmacy. If prescribed, your order ships directly to you for free in discreet packaging. ED treatment that's 95% less expensive so you can get back to feeling 100% like yourself. Start your free visit today at forhims.com/radio. That's forhims.com/radio for your free visit. forhims.com/radio.
No one has the same taste as you.
You damn right.
From the music you love to the podcasts you can't live without. And only the iHeartRadio app has it all for free. Download the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Still have a crash southbound 95 by Gateway Boulevard. No lanes are blocked there. You have a tire in the center lane, southbound 95. This is right by Hypoluxo roads. Watch out for a little bit of a slowdown as folks try to avoid that. Obviously, you don't want to hit that either. Turnpike looking good. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blind shades and shutters with free shipping and prices less than big box retailers. And right now, save 50% off any order during Blindster's President's Day sale. Hurry, sale ends February 23rd. Blindster.com.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Download the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Grab the salt, tequila, and lime.
What are you doing? Making margarita.
Because it's National Margarita Day.
Yeah, we need margaritas.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere here on the morning show. Hey, it's National Margarita Day.
Margaritas, anybody?
I would love to go for margaritas.
It's National Margarita Day.
Get drunk on margaritas.
National Margarita Day. Tequila, triple sec, and lime or lemon juice.
I have to go to work.
Well, we got the cure for that. Margarita.
Okay, everybody, it's showtime.
Well, color me happy. There's a sofa in here for two.
First time in an elevator.
Penthouse. The Penthouse. Wow, great view. I bet you can see all the way to the ocean from out here.
Penthouse, top floor. Got everything I need and a lot more. High ceilings, marble floor, and my penthouse.
Hey, Mr. Greek, can I get your autograph?
Hey, Greek, what's happening, pal?
I'm 6 deep behind a 4. You can't find me.
Oh my God, it's Greek!
You're listening to The Penthouse. Here's The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
A Wednesday kicking off the Honda Classic. We are here at Tito's Stillhouse Lounge getting ready for 4 or 5 days of great golf, fun, and entertainment. And we are lucky to be with Tito's again. It is awesome to be out here. You guys get out here. You got 4 or 5 days. We gave away tickets last week, this week. I believe we're giving away tickets today. But we're excited to be here at Tito's Stillhouse Lounge again, overlooking the 17th hole, right by the Bear Trap. It looks like a beautiful day. The weather is fine. Everybody is here. Good morning, Jimmy.
Hello, and good morning.
And good morning to the best dressed girl on the whole course. Good morning, Francis.
Hi, good morning, and happy Wednesday, happy Honda Classic Day. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, it's great. It really is. And it seems like we blink and it was a year ago, and it goes so fast. And you can reflect on your life, too, and say, like, wow, a whole year's passed. What did I do? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely.
Nothing's really changed.
Yeah.
So how you been? What's going on? How was the weekend? I know Monday we were off, and then yesterday you had a day off. So
Yeah, no, I worked most of the weekend. I took some time off I worked like a half day Saturday because I worked a festival all weekend
That's
long.
right.
And then I ended up getting, because I already had tickets to go see the Savannah Bananas on Saturday.
How were the Bananas?
So I worked a half day and then got to enjoy myself. I will tell you what, they come in town, I am back every time.
The Bananas are back.
So it's the Savannah Bananas, and then they play the Party Animals.
Oh, wow. That's the other team?
That's the other team. So I found myself rooting for the Party Animals.
Why?
I did, because they were just a good time. They were so much fun. But no, they were...
Did the Banana guys know you were rooting against them?
Yeah,
Oh, that's terrible.
I know. I mean, hence, Jimmy, they're the Party Animals. It just makes sense, right? But it was so good. Like, from when you walk into the stadium, there's a banana band playing.
Oh, wow.
And
holy Chiquita.
Yeah, there's people on stilts, and it's just
epic.
It's just, yeah.
It's a big event.
People checking you in with your tickets are dressed up like bananas.
Cool. Wow. Can I get some of those outfits?
There's a show before the game even starts. The game starts at 7, and they make sure 2 hours and they're done. Like, it doesn't matter where they're at. But you forget that you're actually watching a real baseball game. I mean, these guys are really trying to win.
Is it baseball or softball?
It's baseball.
Okay.
I mean, these pitchers are insane, and they're doing tricks and backflips, and in the middle, like, they would do like fun things, have like a dad bod contest, like dancing. They were asking people for babies for like toddlers. They had a toddler racing contest.
Oh, cool.
None of the toddlers raced though. They just kind of sat there like, all right, now what? So that was very uneventful but adorable.
And it's pretty inexpensive, right?
And yes, but that's the thing. You got to get on a waiting list, and then they'll send you an email, and the tickets are $25.
That's not bad.
But you're on a waiting list. Like, they have a waiting list for next year. People were trying to resell them on secondary markets for like $1,200.
Oh, that's terrible.
Right?
People.
I
$1,200.
know.
Holy
Do
smokes.
something like that.
So, but I did hear, because they did Friday and Saturday night, and a lot of people that I know went. It was fun. It's music playing the whole time, so you're dancing and you're laughing, and highly entertaining. So if they come, I heard next year they're doing 4 dates. Instead of 2, because they sell out.
Now, how many people did you go with?
It was my husband and my girlfriend, and then she had her family with them, her son and her parents.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So it was a full day. And how many hours? We're talking 3-4 hours?
Yeah, we got there a little bit earlier, so we didn't have to, so we could find a seat, because I had friends who went Friday night and waited too long, so they were in the outfield. They said they could barely see anything.
Okay.
So
you were close.
We got good seats because we got there early enough.
I mean, they're big. I mean, they did something on them, I believe, 60 Minutes.
Yeah.
They showed it. And supposedly the gentleman who took this company over, they were not doing well a few years ago, and he came in, changed everything around, and he's doing great. And they traveled. I just think the South, though, right?
I don't know. I don't know, G-Man.
Okay. I read that there was just the South that they do, and they might branch out more. But they said everywhere they go, they're. I thought it was softball. I didn't know it was baseball.
Yeah, no, it's real deal.
Did that guy have the flaming bat?
I didn't see a flaming bat.
Okay.
No, I didn't. But
that's
good
disappointing.
stuff. Like
That's
I said,
great.
there was a guy, batting on stilts, and then there's somebody who caught a ball and he did a backflip and caught it. Like, they're athletes.
Wow, that's awesome.
They do everything. It's cool.
And we got Charisse with us, and she has a little bit of she picked up a little bit of a gambling situation a couple of weeks ago.
I heard about this.
Yeah, so she's she downloaded her own thing, and she's betting now.
She likes the horses.
Yeah, she does. And I mean, she was in action there, Charisse. So hats off to you. I don't want to say I contributed anything because I told you not to bet.
There she goes.
Yeah, you did, but I couldn't help it.
There it is.
Is that Charisse coming or the horses?
Charisse, this is a quote by Charisse. We're going to go with this again. And she said that it's a very close second to sex.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh.
You said it. We got the tape.
I was on a high at that time.
Just like when you're having sex.
She said she thought about it after the fact and was like,
no.
You didn't say better. You said it close.
There are better things. No.
No?
Yeah, no.
No.
I mean, it's great, though. It's so much fun.
It is. It is fun.
It is crazy. She was just going. I never seen anybody that quick get like bang Well, and you've been there before with us a lot of times at Gulfstream with Tito's, and then all of a sudden that day, I don't know what it hit.
Yeah, and you know what's so funny is that when you and Joe left, I stuck around.
I heard.
And I placed another bet right before leaving.
I love it.
I can't believe it. He told me that. He goes,
Now, did you win? Did you win any of these races?
No, not really.
Oh, but you still got the bucks.
Yeah.
See, normally it's when you win is when you're like, I gotta have some more. But you were losing and you still had it.
I think what it was that like Greek was winning, and I was like, well, if he can win, I can win.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean,
If Greek can win, anybody can win.
I love it.
I have high hopes.
Well, good. You have to. But I do want to say that at 10 o'clock, I know a lot of the radio stations, we made the announcement on the Gator this morning. I'm sure Wild 95.5, cool, they all did, that the lineup for Sunfest has been announced. And this is really exciting. So we have the 2023 lineup for Sunfest. This is nearly 40 years of this historic waterfront concert. And it looks like, I'm going to give you a few, right? I'm going to just give you a taste. It looks like we have on Friday, Flo Rida.
Oh.
The Chainsmokers are going to be headlining. I know how much you love the Chainsmokers, G-Man.
I do.
Ziggy Marley Saturday. You got Jack Johnson Saturday night. Jack Johnson, that is my husband's jam. He loves Jack Johnson.
Oh.
Then Sunday, I don't know, maybe you've heard of Dropkick Murphys, or what about 311? And then the Killers are going to be headlining on Sunday evening.
Wow. Sunfest lineup
Yes.
sounds awesome. Stay tuned for more details. That'll be coming up. When is that, May?
Yes.
And then this weekend, you got the Food and Wine Show.
Yeah, this is a busy weekend.
Yeah,
South Beach
really.
Food and Wine, Honda Classic. There's a lot of things going on. It's that time of year.
It is the Penthouse. Jimmy, myself, and Francis at the Honda Classic with Cerise, who now is a professional gambler. We'll come back and we'll get into a lot more things today. Stay with us. Hope you guys are having a great day. We are having a great day. Come on out and join us. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
He said, can you please return the $1,800 that I mistakenly sent to your account via Zelle? If the person on the other end doesn't do anything, are they in trouble? Like if I accidentally send C-Lane $2,000 via Venmo, try it out. I think that's a good point. I'm not taking part in this experiment.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 2 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Hey, it's Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka. It goes good with anything, celebrating 25 years. Tough day at the office? How about a Tito's Martini to relax you? Maybe a round of golf. Celebrate with Tito's and Lemon after a long day on the golf course. Or just enjoy. And it's hoop season, baby. You know what that means. It's full force, and you're going to need help with that bracket. So have some Tito's to add to it and help you celebrate a big win or a big three. Tito's Vodka goes good with anything and makes everything better. Tito's Handmade Vodka. Pick up a bottle today. Peace.
Well, hello there. I am the Guitar Hotel. I have over 3,000 of the newest slot machines and nearly 200 table games with real cards and real dealers. Come experience my incredible lineup of restaurants, bars, and of course, Hard Rock Live. Or spend a day soaking up the sun in my 18 acres of poolside paradise. I can't wait to meet you. Visit hardrockholly.com to find out more.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
We know that aging is not for the faint of heart, but the Landing of Lake Worth celebrates the rewards of aging and tackles the challenges head on. We believe life should be joyful at every stage, so we have a unique focus on wellness of mind, body, and spirit, bringing an unparalleled sense of optimism to residents and their families. Come home to personalized assisted living and memory care services at the Landing of Lake Worth, where happiness never grows old. Visit thelandingoflakeworth.com for more information. That's thelandingoflakeworth.com.
There's plenty of thrills at Gulfstream Park during the championship meet with live racing Wednesday through Sunday. Don't miss the Triple Crown prep races, including the Fountain of Youth Stakes on March 4th and the Florida Derby Saturday, April 1st. Enjoy the races outdoors from the Carousel Club, our Feast in 10 Palms, offering a premium view of the races. For stake schedules, reservations, tickets, and more, head to GulfstreamPark.com.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
Is the cost of medication stopping you from getting ED treatment? At forhims.com/radio, you can get access to trusted, effective ED treatments for 95% off the typical price. Through HIMS, a licensed medical provider can prescribe the generic versions of Viagra, Cialis, and other name brand ED treatments at up to 95% off. Trusted ED treatments for a fraction of the price. Simple, affordable, totally online access to ED treatment with no insurance required starts at forhims.com/radio. No more doctor's offices, no more copays, and no more trips to the pharmacy. If prescribed, your order ships directly to you for free in discreet packaging. ED treatment that's 95% less expensive so you can get back to feeling 100% like yourself. Start your free visit today at forhims.com/radio. That's forhims.com/RADIO for your free visit. forhims.com/radio.
Was your home built before 2002? If so, it might not be up to today's hurricane codes. The My Safe Florida Home Program is providing eligible homeowners with a free home wind mitigation inspection. Professional wind mitigation inspectors will inspect your home and help put together a detailed plan of home strengthening, recommendations to better mitigate against future wind damage. Go to mysafeflhome.com to book your free wind mitigation inspection. mysafeflhome.com. Stronger homes, safer Florida.
Place your bid and pay 30, 40, up to 50% less during our used car mega sale at Craig's End's pre-auction sales center. Choose from over 700 economy cars, family cars, sports cars, luxury cars, trucks, and sport utility vehicles at up to 50% less than their original MSRP. And all qualifying vehicles are backed with a 30-day return policy for your peace of mind. Need credit? Get pre-approved in seconds online at preauctionsalescenter.com. Plus, we want to buy your car and pay you thousands more than it's worth. Pay up to 50% less during our used car mega sale at Craig's End's pre-auction sales center on 441 just south of Sheridan Street in Hollywood. Click preauctionsalescenter.com or call 844-MY-PRICE. Open till midnight.
The 2023 Honda Classic is back this month, coming February 23rd through February 26th. The Honda Classic is the premier sporting and social event of the season. The world's best golfers swing into action on PGA Nationals Champion Course, featuring one of the most exciting and intimidating 3 holes on the PGA Tour, known as the Bear Trap. Don't miss the week of fun. There's something for everyone, from public activations, evening concerts, fireworks spectaculars, and so much more. For tickets, visit thehondaclassic.com. That's thehondaclassic.com.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules, as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
On the podcast, The Last Soviet, Lance Bass from NSYNC shares his own experiences of astronaut training in Russia. Yes, that's true. And tells the story of the final cosmonaut, a man trapped in space while his nation crumbled to the ground.
His name is Sergei Krikalev. He's a Soviet cosmonaut, and he's manning the world's only space station, the pride and joy of the USSR.
Listen to The Last Soviet on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's Megan. The other day, I was in the liquor store picking up my favorite spirit, Knox & Dunn Florida Rum, when someone asked me what makes Knox & Dunn different from other rums. Everything. Knox & Dunn Florida Rum is made in Florida, and no extra colors or flavors are added, so it gets its flavor straight from the bourbon barrels the rum is aged in. And it's made with real Florida sugarcane and distilled, aged, and perfectly blended right here in our Sunshine State. So head over to your favorite liquor store and ask them for a bottle of Knox & Dunn Florida Rum. If they don't have it, tell them you want them to carry Florida's fastest growing local craft spirit, and thank me later.
Alphabet Boys is a new podcast series that goes inside undercover investigations. In the first season, we're diving into an FBI investigation of the 2020 protests. It involves a cigar-smoking mystery man who drives a silver hearse.
And inside this hearse was like a lot of guns.
But are federal agents catching bad guys or creating them?
He was just waiting for me to set the date, the time, and then for sure he was trying to get it to happen.
Listen to Alphabet Boys on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Wednesday, kicking off the Honda Classic at the Tito's Stillhouse Lounge. Beautiful day. It's a postcard, baby. It definitely is. We are here right by the Bear Trap, 17th hole. Can't beat it. It is beautiful. Get out here. Enjoy yourself. We gave away tickets last week. Hopefully you got a chance to get some tickets. Come out here and enjoy yourself. And you don't have to be a golf fan. You just be a fan of beautiful weather, great time, and just enjoying yourself. So come out here. You can get involved with the show a few ways. You can email Jimmy at realradio921.com. You could also text us, Real Radio 47142. And you can call us 877-927-6969. Good morning, Jimmy.
Hello, and good morning.
And good morning, Francis.
Hi, good morning.
And Don Lemon, who works for CNN, I don't know how much longer, got into some trouble again. He's been having some problems last month with other employees, and then he had some bad things he said about women. So they sat him down at CNN, and they said, one more time, and you are done. So he gets one more break. I'm surprised he got a break because the way today our society is that everybody goes crazy. But the CNN people sat him down, the big bosses. He was off yesterday. He's actually returning to the show today. And hopefully he's a good boy because he's going to lose a great job, and he'll be in a bad situation. But they told him one more time he has any comments that they are not a big fan of, he's going to be gone. So we'll see what happens with Don Lemon. CNN has had a lot of switches. At nighttime, he was on at nighttime with Cuomo, and those guys are both gone. They changed things up, and you got to be careful what you say and do the right thing, especially when you're media.
Yeah, they're saying he's going to return, but after formal training, which you would think he would already have formal training to do what he does.
No, you would think he has. But,
yeah, that's what they go. He has to undergo formal training.
Some people you hear, you say, hey, did they have any training? I mean, I don't know.
No, it's just basically probably putting him through some kind of course for not being a jerk anymore or whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Diversity.
Just so they're covering their ass.
Yeah, that's right. And to be respectful for people and watch for your comments that you say. His co-hosts were pretty upset. He was working. He works with two women every day.
Yeah, it's Poppy and Caitlin are his co-hosts.
So we'll see what happens. I mean, he's on a thin ice. There's no doubt about it. He's had some other problems before. Like about a month ago, he had some problems with the whole staff. He was upset about them. He said that they were stepping on him when he was talking, and so we'll see.
Well, yeah, I mean, the original things, if you don't know, this was last week. He was talking about Nikki Haley, who is saying that she's going to run for president.
Yeah.
And he basically was like, she's not in her prime. And saying, and it was like, it was a very weird discussion.
Saying that
their women in their prime are in their 20s, 30s, and maybe 40s. So I guess ladies 40s and over, we're not in our prime anymore, according to him.
That's it, including to Don Lemon. So he might get a little squeezed out of CNN if he doesn't watch it.
I see what you did. Was that a lemon joke?
Yes, it was a lemon joke. It is the Penthouse, and it is a Wednesday. Excited to be at the Honda Classic with you guys. Like I said, if you want to stop down. Also, Tito's is doing a big event and helping us out. And also, they got a big giveaway. We'll tell you about that when we get back. We got This Day in History and a trifecta and a Reddit. Something that went on Reddit that is going to be pretty interesting. Maybe you could join in and say, yeah, I did that too. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
You're listening to Real Radio, available everywhere you want to listen. Yeah, even there. On our free iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny as we move through our Wednesday morning. Temperatures were nice and cool to start. We dropped into the 50s and 60s, but we're going to keep warming up now that sun has come up for us, and we're back in the mid to upper 80s later today, above average for this time of year. But high pressure still in place, so we stay nice and sunny and dry for the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blind shades and shutters with free shipping and prices less than big box retailers. And right now, save 50% off any order during Blindster's President's Day sale. Hurry, sale ends February 23rd. Blindster.com.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall. If you're allergic to pork or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? A recent study found consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in. Sell it to We Buy Any Car. Learn more and get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Hey, it's the Greek from Monroe's in Palm Beach. The best view in Palm Beach are the ladies at Monroe's. Adult entertainment, upscale dining, 7 days a week. And Saturday, February 25th, it's Monroe's Golf Classic After Party 10K Challenge. Putt for a chance to win $10,000. Now that's a hole-in-one, baby. It's Monroe's at Palm Beach. The best ladies are always at Monroe's, 7 days a week. Peace.
What happened during COVID I call the car rush, like the gold rush. It was crazy. Cars went nuts. Then they came down hard. And now they're leveling off, and I believe they're coming up a little bit. So if you want to sell your car, go to GiveMeTheVin.com, and you will get a good check, a quick payoff, a clean pickup, and a great experience. They don't call us America's best car buyer for nothing.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Mike Capel here, serial entrepreneur with words from another happy customer.
Patriot Software Accounting is amazing. I was able to see where's all my expenses going, where's the revenue, which month had more revenue. I definitely recommend it to you guys who are a small business and need to record your expenses. And they just make it so easy. I was like, wow. Affordable and easy to use. I have recommended it to colleagues.
Easy to learn, easy to use. Small business software tailored just for you.
Visit us at PatriotSoftware.com. That's PatriotSoftware.com.
With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
Injured on the job? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Glenn Levine, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
When you hire your local CertaPro painters, you get the power of doing it right. Detailed project proposals, excellent customer service, and trusted professionals who get the job done on time and on budget. The power of experience. We're kings of the scaffolding and pros with the stucco. We've been there, done that. Get your project started at CertaPro.com and get the power of pro.
CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. License information available at CertaPro.com.
Sheridan House partners with the community to serve single moms who need assistance. For single moms who attend their training, they meet immediate needs and offer help and support. They equip moms for the challenges facing single parents. Visit SheridanHouse.org for more info. Sheridan House, answers for today's family.
Hey, it's Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka. It goes good with anything, celebrating 25 years. Tough day at the office? How about a Tito's Martini to relax you? Maybe a round of golf. Celebrate with Tito's and Lemon after a long day on the golf course. Or just enjoy. And it's hoop season, baby. You know what that means. It's full force, and you're going to need help with that bracket. So have some Tito's to add to it and help you celebrate a big win or a big three. Tito's Vodka goes good with anything and makes everything better. Tito's Handmade Vodka. Pick up a bottle today. Peace.
Want to play college basketball? Register today for the free Orange Bowl Florida High School Basketball Showcase presented by American Airlines. On Saturday, March 11th at the David Posnack JCC, qualified high school junior and senior girls and boys can show off their basketball talents and meet with colleges from across the country. Orange Bowl High School football and basketball showcases have generated more than $7 million in scholarships and aid over the past 6 years. Register for free today at orangebowl.org.
There are so many reasons to get hooked on Church's 8-piece shrimp meal. It's dippable, crunchable, downright irresistible, and it starts at $5.99. The only catch? It's only here for a limited time. Church's Texas Chicken. Welcome to the great state of flavor.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Turnpike, we are seeing a slowdown right now, some stop-and-go delays, and these will start just as you're passing the Beeline exit. And you don't get out of them until you get to Okeechobee Boulevard. So southbound Turnpike, that's a spot you'll want to avoid. Use Haverhill Military in the area if you can go out of the way to 95. It's looking a whole lot better. I'm Joel Malk.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters with free shipping and prices less than big box retailers. And right now, save 50% off any order during Blindster's President's Day sale. Hurry, sale ends February 23rd. Blindster.com.
I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I've told you about how your nose is the body's air filter, that Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Josh, quote, "After walking around my whole life being a mouth breather, I was excited to try Navage. I read the directions carefully, pressed the button, and oh my gosh, what a sensation. So much mucus, so much crud, but oh sweet, merciful air I can finally breathe you through my nose. Never have I ever taken such an amazing breath in my life. This is a life changer," unquote. He's one of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage, the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, Navage, clean nose, healthy life.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good afternoon.
And Francis is here.
Hey, what's up?
I know we always ask certain situations in life, like what women do or what men do, and the other side can't figure it out. And it's interesting because, you know what, I don't think you'll ever be able to figure out the other side. But I know Jimmy's got some interesting things about what women do that men don't understand.
Well, here was a list of things that women do that men just have absolutely no idea why they do it. So let's get into it. And boy, I have a list of 10. I bet we can make this a list of 100. And I think, Franny, do you have the
opposing
list of things that men do that women can't figure out?
Yes, it's a shorter list, but it should be a long one. But I do have that list, yes.
Okay, I'm not surprised by that. So apparently, according to some men, decorative pillows. We have no idea why we have them. Why does a bed with 2 people need 8 pillows? And why does a couch for 4 need 8?
It just looks so nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. It's decorative. It's for decoration.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
Adds a little bit.
Here's one that I will get on because we've talked a couple stories about it recently. Being mad about something that he did in his dream last night. I'm sorry, in your dream last night.
Yeah.
So the woman has a dream about something that her husband or boyfriend does.
How dare you cheat on me in your dream?
Somehow that's the man's fault. Never understood that one. The obsession with popping pimples. Why do so many women love that?
It is. It's gross, but it's true. It is. I am guilty.
Oh, really?
Yep.
No, that's something that you even.
Yep, guilty. Well, it started as, and I know it's weird, but it started when I was a kid. I used to do it. I used to pop my dad's on his back.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think he would ask me to because so maybe that was it because he couldn't reach back there. And he was like, she's little, she doesn't care, she'll do it. But then it kind of stuck with me, and yes, I have a fascination with it. It's disgusting. I understand.
I had a girl that was obsessed with popping my blackheads.
Yeah. Either one,
which is basically the same thing.
Either one.
Sharing the intimate details of your sex life with friends. Despite all the locker room talk in movies, most guys don't do that.
We do. I mean, I can't speak for all of us, but yeah, I think guys do too. But I think girls probably do more. I think we get more into the conversation.
Guys
a little bit more in depth.
Guys always worry if they say too much. Then when they break up, their friends are going to be after them, or they're going to tell other people.
This may come to a surprise. I have never talked my sex life to anybody other than what I joke about.
Yeah.
When we say, or guys joke about it.
You shouldn't.
We make jokes about sex in general, but
not your personal
specific details about our personal life. I've never experienced that. Just the joke.
Yeah.
How a lot of women don't dress for the occasion; they dress for the arrival. This is something I never really thought too much about until I read this. Then after 5 minutes, they're already uncomfortable.
Yeah, you know what? I totally guilty. It's not more my outfit, it's more my shoes. I call them, sometimes I'll call them, these are my sitting shoes. Like if I know I'm going to be at dinner and I'm not going to walk around a lot, and then then your plans change and you end up walking around a lot and you're like, damn it, we're the wrong shoes.
Casually taking forever to get ready, then acting like everyone else should rush once you are ready.
I'm actually pretty quick at getting ready. It doesn't take me long, so that's not me, but I know people who that's like.
Yeah,
I think you should be on time if you pick somebody up for a date, and I think the date should be ready too.
Yeah, I think that's something that can be applied to either side, really. The conversation where he says, "What's wrong?" She says, "Nothing." He says, "Really? I can tell something's up." Followed by, "I said nothing."
Guilty.
I said nothing.
How you can be interested in a guy, but he doesn't make a move. Then he finally wises up, makes a move, and you're not interested anymore. If a guy likes you today, he'll like you next month or next year. I've experienced that one firsthand too, yeah. Here's one that goes back to the dress. High heels, and it's a two-parter. They're so impractical. It's amazing they haven't been canceled yet, but it's also really impressive women can walk around in them so well.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I'll go with that one.
And they make your calves look great.
I don't understand, though, the platform, where the fronts are 4 inches.
Yeah, it's more comfortable.
And I know that's more like of a dancer. I know they wear those a lot.
I have some, not like stripper shoes, but I have some that have a decent platform. They're actually way more comfortable than if you just have a high stiletto, because you think about it, your foot is more at an angle down that way. So when you have a bit of a platform, it's
flatter.
A little flatter, so they're more comfortable to wear.
Okay, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next up, we have, and finally on this list, what's with all the strands of hair stuck to one wall in a shower? You're putting them up there on purpose, aren't you?
I don't do that, but I know. But women's hair, it's so funny. I swear to God, our hair in the middle of the night just jumps out of our head and turns into a snake and crawls into the crack of whatever guy you're sleeping with. My husband's like, "How did your hair get in my butt?" I'm like, "I don't know."
What did you just say?
In his butt crack. He says he's always pulling hair out of his butt crack, and it's just it does. My hair,
it's not his.
My hair just gets out, and just wiggles its way in. It's so, but I've heard that from other people, like my girlfriend, saying the same thing when I bring that up. They're like, "Oh my God, me too." So I have an opposing list here, Jimmy. So this is things.
I'm still writing a note here. Get in your butt crack. Okay, thank you.
These are things men do that women don't understand, all right?
All right.
Okay. Crying while watching sports movies. Not every guy does, and not every sports movie is sad, but that's something on the list.
It's because it's the one movie that we can get the pass on for crying at.
Okay.
It's the same thing with girls when they cry over rom movies or whatever, rom-coms.
Okay.
I mean, you get upset. Maybe you got to bet on it.
Maybe. This one, close one nostril to shoot snot from the other.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Go to Home Depot for pleasure.
What else do you do there?
I get it. I get
It's
it.
pure pleasure. It's a toy store.
This is what they're saying. Hang testicles from their truck.
Yeah, that one I'll let go.
But yes, why?
That's
Why do you hang testicles from your truck? I love this. Shout. Now that's what I'm talking about when their team scores.
They're excited. Yeah. You know, they're emotional. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Get in there, 3-5.
Uh-huh. This one I'm totally down with. Pick a restaurant based on its wings. I get it. I'll do it too.
Why wouldn't you?
I know.
If you like
I
wings.
agree. I'm with you. Spend all day working in the garage, but have nothing to show for it.
It's probably not really working
Just
in the garage.
tinkering around.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Uh-huh.
Time
We're
away from the
staying
wife.
away from you.
Yeah, TV in there. You don't see it behind her wall.
Things men do that women don't, right? You don't have a man cave. The garage is it. That's how you get away.
There's that too.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Wear shorts with a lot of pockets. I mean, I guess you got to put things in your pockets. I don't know. Fantasy football. Just plain as day, don't understand fantasy football. Even though there are some women who play fantasy football.
There's a lot of women who do.
That was on the list. Yep. And then finally here, fall asleep right after sex. Why do men do that?
They're exhausted.
Like, we did all the work.
They're tired and broke her ass.
Exhausted.
Fall asleep, so maybe we're not awake to get the bill. And maybe that's it.
Well, this was pretty funny. Social media had a field day with people posting pictures of funny messages that they spotted on their bills. Now, I've known people to get in trouble because when you start a bill, specifically as a bartender, sometimes there's seat numbers, but sometimes you can name it.
Okay.
And some people will name it things so they know who it is, but they'll
Okay.
put a description.
Mhm.
And sometimes it's a description you should not be putting on the bill.
Mm-hmm.
That people can get offended by.
Yeah.
And so when you print the bill and you hand it to the person, they can see what it says.
Yeah.
And some people are just dopes and don't realize it.
It might be something, maybe somebody you look like.
Yes, or whatever it is. People can do that. And this is one that you see all the time, but I remember back in the day when it first started, it was like, oh, that's clever. And now I'm like, all right, it's kind of played out. Where instead, like, people write the tip, but they don't put the total. And instead, where the total should be, they put can't math because they want you to do the math for them.
Really?
Yeah. So when you add the tip onto it, they put can't math because they don't want to do the math in their head, or maybe they don't want to pull out their phone to do the math. So then the server or the bartender has to do the math themselves. Yeah, I've seen that too. So some of them are X-rated and some of them are not so bad. One actually was something that the actual restaurant put in as a discount.
Okay.
So when you see the subtotal, then there's a line that's printed out that says well-behaved kids, and they got $5 deducted from their check.
Oh, that's cool.
So they got a discount for having well-behaved kids.
Wow, that's nice.
How about that, huh?
I love that, right?
That's nice.
Yep. Another person received a naughty yo mama joke at the end of the bill. And it says yo mama. I want to know where this restaurant is because it's funny. It says yo mama joke. The only reason yo mama got pregnant is she didn't want to smear her lipstick.
Wow.
On the check.
Wow. Yo mama.
Oh my gosh. And then a Seattle restaurant, it's a popular pizza place. This is funny, where the customer copy where you sign,
Yeah.
underneath is printed, I solemnly swear I will pay for this S-bomb. So that's what you signing it, saying you will solemnly swear that you will pay for it. Yeah, isn't that clever?
Miss you already.
Yeah, I love it. Another one added on a line. They got a discount of $5.25 for kindness.
Okay.
Yeah, for one act of kindness, they did that. Yep, there's another restaurant that on their bill said "Merry Effin' Christmas" on there.
I saw somebody last week with a sweater that said that.
Yeah,
I thought that was crazy, and he was out and about wearing it all over the place.
Merry Effin' Christmas, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I like lemon in my water.
I mean,
That's another sweater coming out this holiday season.
I love this. So this person, it's a Thai restaurant, and so they had like all this thing on it, and then on it for $250, it said ridiculously handsome server fee. $250. Oh man, yeah. There's so many funny things. If you receive something funny on it, just let me know. But what else do we have? There's a bunch of them.
I wonder if people probably left their numbers a lot of times, call me. You know what I mean? I've seen some with the hearts.
One, all tips go towards a Kill a Twilight fan foundation. That's on there too.
Wow.
Yep. We have another one. What did the nut say when it was chasing the other nut?
What?
I will cash you.
That's stupid.
It's so fun.
I love it.
Yeah, funny things that are left on checks. I can only imagine stuff that people write or say. And again, if you have any you want to join in, call us, 877-927-6969. Love to hear them. If you have some, maybe you worked in a restaurant or maybe it was left on your check. Whatever. Always join the show. We always appreciate you guys getting involved with the show. Penthouse. Peace.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello.
And, of course, Franny's here.
Hey, happy Tuesday.
And I think we have somebody on hold.
Oh, all right. We do. We have our buddy Greg Rice checking in with us. Hey, Greg, what's going on, little buddy?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Great, buddy.
Hey, Greg.
Good.
Yeah, it's hard to believe with Greg's vocabulary, he has a career in talk radio. And it seems like that probability should have the same outcome as me playing in the NBA.
You're right.
Thank you so much for the love.
Well, we all like to do a little bit of people watching, and I know I do, especially when you're on vacation, right? Isn't that one of the best times to do some people watching?
At the airport is great, too.
Airport's a great place, yeah. What do you like to do some people watching, Greek?
Anytime you're out and about, I think somebody who you seem to be a little bit unusual to me, you know what I mean? Or maybe their behavior.
That's a great place.
You know, I mean, maybe like a cigar lounge or a restaurant.
You know, the usual places. Cigar lounge, restaurant, where I'm always at.
Some people.
Same place.
Well, I'll tell you what, here's a couple that shared a little people watching experience, and I thought maybe we could share some of our own that we have seen out there. Maybe somebody that you saw one time, Franny or Greek. I have a story, but it wasn't about somebody that I saw, it was somebody that watched us. So this is what this couple experienced. They went with some friends out to dinner, and that was a pretty cool spot. They had a live jazz band, romantic lighting, fancy cocktails. All right. There was a young couple next to us, and she was in a little black dress, hair and makeup done, drinking pink champagne. Ooh. He was wearing cargo shorts and a North Face hoodie. They were both on their phones a lot. We could see his screen from our table. He was mindlessly scrolling through TikTok and Instagram. They barely said a word to each other. And we were trying to figure out their story.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse. We are at the Honda Classic on a Wednesday getting ready for the tournament. 4 days ahead of us of great golf, entertainment, and fun. Jimmy, good morning.
Hello, and good morning.
And good morning, Francis.
Hello, and good morning to you.
And we'll get into a quick trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
All right, the Canes won again. They're 7th in a row, beating Virginia Tech 77-70. They are 11th in the country, and the Canes are hot, baby. CANES. Getting hot at the right time. ACC tournament will be coming up, and then the big dance. Maybe the Canes can make some noise. You never know. The Eagles and Hurts did lose the Super Bowl, but the Eagles are working on a new deal with their quarterback to keep him in Philadelphia green for a long time. Rumor is that the Eagles want to get it done soon and quick, and management is all on board with Hurts. He has nothing else to prove, they said. He's a great quarterback, and he is the franchise quarterback. And in the Honda Classic, I am betting Aaron Wise. He's 22-1 at the Honda Classic. I'm betting him because I like potato chips, and Wise potato chips are good.
Perfect reason.
Just like at the track, I bet 7 because of Sinatra. I'm betting this. My buddy said Aaron Wise. I don't know who the guy is. I'm going to try to find out a little bit about him. But he's 22-1, and I like Wise potato chips, so bingo. Handicap on 101. And that is your first trifecta of the day. And now we're going to turn it over to Jimmy for this day in history.
On this day in history.
Well, travel back in time with me to 393 years ago today. In 1630, the Indians introduced the Pilgrims to popcorn. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. 204 years ago today, in 1819, the Spanish minister and the United States Secretary of State, John Quincy Adams, signed the Florida Purchase Treaty, in which Spain agrees to cede the remainder of its old province of Florida to the United States. 144 years ago today, in 1879, Frank Winfield Woolworth opened a 5 and dime store in Utica, New York. Might have heard of that one.
Yes.
91 years ago today, in 1932, the Purple Heart, a U.S. military decoration, originally instituted by George Washington in 1782 to honor bravery in battle, was revived as an award for those wounded or killed in action against an enemy. 90 years ago today, 1933, Malcolm Campbell sets a world land speed record of, check this out, again, this was in 1933, he created a land speed record of 272.46 miles per hour in his famous Bluebird car at Daytona Beach, Florida. 64 years ago today, 1959, speaking of Daytona and racing, the Daytona 500 was first run and won by Lee Petty. 43 years ago today, 1980, the day that lasted forever for the United States hockey team, the miracle on ice happened when the United States beat the Soviet Union in the 13th Winter Olympics in Lake Placid, New York. The U.S. went on to beat Finland in the final game to take gold. 34 years ago today, 1989, the 31st Grammy Awards, Tracy Chapman won Best New Artist. Don't Worry, Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin won Best Song and Best Record. Metalheads were flipped out because Hard Rock Heavy Metal Grammy was awarded for the very first time to Jethro Tull. 26 years ago today, in 1997, scientists in Scotland announced they had succeeded in cloning an adult mammal producing a lamb named Dolly. 26 years ago today, in 1997, Jennifer Lopez married a Latino waiter named Ojani Noah, who proposed to her in 1996 at a cast party for the movie Selena. She divorced him in 98. 21 years ago today, in 2002, Warner Brothers animator Chuck Jones passed away at the young age of 89. He created The Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote, Marvin the Martian, and Pepe Le Pew. Hold on, I got him. There it is. And finally, 9 years ago today, in 2014, El Chapo was captured in Mexico. You know, they should make a TV show about that, I think, maybe one day. We'll see about that. And that's what happened on this day in our history.
Thank you, Jimmy. Always this day in history, we do it. You guys can reflect on things that he speaks about. Maybe it brings a good memory, maybe a bad, but you know what? It'll definitely jar your brain. We're at the Honda Classic. We're getting ready for some Florida stories. Franny, would you have anything in the teapot?
Yeah, we do have some things in the teapot. So we have
tea bags,
wrong,
maybe?
I know. Possibly. How else do you make tea? We have a wrong way driver. We also have a guy who had a really bad, let's just say he had bad luck at a blackjack table at the Wynn, but he was a Florida man. I don't know if you heard this story, G-Man. And possibly no more of your dogs sticking their heads out the window. I don't have a devastating story about it, but it could lead to something like that. I'll fill you in with all the details when we get back on Real Radio 92.1.
This must be why God created YouTube. Go to realradio921.com/watch so you can watch us make radio.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny as we move through our Wednesday morning. Temperatures were nice and cool to start. We dropped into the 50s and 60s, but we're going to keep warming up now that sun has come up for us, and we're back in the mid to upper 80s later today, above average for this time of year. But high pressure still in place, so we stay nice and sunny and dry for the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Florida Power and Light.
My name is Chrissy Lee. I have worked for FPL for 7 years. Solar is a stable fuel source, which will lead to stable bills and ultimately will produce savings for our customers.
Learn how FPL is investing in Florida's future at fpl.com/value.
All you gotta do is dial up. Morgan and Morgan. All you gotta do is dial up.
An army of attorneys ready to serve. America's largest injury law firm. Fighting for full and fair compensation. Dial now for a free case evaluation. Fight for your right, no fear. Yes, we win. Best believe that we'll battle to the end. Dial pound law, that's all. Or log on to forthepeople.com. Come on, all you gotta do is dial up. Come on, all you gotta do is dial up.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
Is the cost of medication stopping you from getting ED treatment? At forhims.com/radio, you can get access to trusted, effective ED treatments for 95% off the typical price. Through HIMS, a licensed medical provider can prescribe the generic versions of Viagra, Cialis, and other name brand ED treatments at up to 95% off. Trusted ED treatments for a fraction of the price. Simple, affordable, totally online access to ED treatment with no insurance required starts at forhims.com/radio. No more doctor's offices, no more copays, and no more trips to the pharmacy. If prescribed, your order ships directly to you for free in discreet packaging. ED treatment that's 95% less expensive so you can get back to feeling 100% like yourself. Start your free visit today at forhims.com/radio. That's forhims.com/radio for your free visit. forhims.com/radio.
I thought learning a language would be too much work. Then I discovered Babbel. They make learning fun. J'aime Babbel.
Babbel's lessons only take 10 or 15 minutes, quick and easy. And soon, you turn and realize, hey, I'm starting to speak another language. How'd that happen?
My friend from Italy said my accent and pronunciation is perfect. It's because Babbel's lessons are designed by language teachers and voiced by real native speakers. Each lesson is like living in another country for 15 minutes.
I love that there's all kinds of ways to learn. Babbel's podcast or games or videos. You can even join live classes with a language teacher.
You learn words and phrases you actually use in real conversations.
In 3 weeks, I was starting to speak in another language. So easy.
If you want to learn a language, there's no faster, easier, better way than Babbel.
Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com. Babbel.com.
My new cafe is always packed at lunch. Thing is, we need a dinner rush to keep up with expenses. So I whipped up my own radio campaign at iHeartAdBuilder.com to advertise our weekly specials. Now dinner reservations are booked weeks in advance, and things are really cooking.
A custom radio ad from iHeart Ad Builder is the fast, affordable way to drive customers to your business. Put the power of radio to work for you. Get started now at iHeartAdBuilder.com.
iHeartRadio Earth is here with little tips for a healthier planet. October is Energy Awareness Month and a good time to assess your home to make sure you're ready for the season's cooler temperatures. Keep your window shades open on sun-facing windows during the day to get free solar heat, and close them after dark to add a little extra insulation. Brought to you by iHeartRadio Earth and the National Environmental Education Foundation. To find more tips for smarter, sustainable living or to take action in your own community, go to iHeartRadio.com/Earth.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Of course, your favorite station is on the free iHeartRadio app. Take us with you anywhere and listen anytime. Plus, get thousands of other stations and playlists all free. Download our free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
iHeartRadio.
Guys, here are the top 5 major lifestyle benefits of Andro 400. Number 1, lose body fat. Andro 400 curbs your appetite, which helps your body naturally burn body fat. Number 2, reduce sugar cravings. Andro 400 stops your urge to snack on sugary foods, which is a major cause of obesity. Number 3, increase energy. Andro 400 boosts energy throughout the day without the energy spikes you get from sugar or caffeine. Number 4, improve your mood. When you feel good about yourself, you're happy and confident, and Andro 400 can help do that for you. Number 5, boost testosterone levels. Andro 400 has helped men like you naturally increase their T levels. Those are the 5 major lifestyle benefits of Andro 400 and why men have been choosing Andro 400 since 2004. If you're ready for a more active and happy lifestyle, go to andro400.com and read true testimonials, see before and after pictures, and get free shipping and special discounts only on andro400.com. That's andro400.com.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
Turnpike, we are seeing a slowdown right now, some stop-and-go delays, and these will start just as you're passing the Beeline exit, and you don't get out of them until you get to Okeechobee Boulevard. So southbound Turnpike, that's the spot you'll want to avoid. Use Haverhill Military in the area if you can go out of the way to 95. It's looking a whole lot better. I'm Joel Malk.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters with free shipping and prices less than big box retailers. And right now, save 50% off any order during Blindster's President's Day sale. Hurry, sale ends February 23rd. Blindster.com.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1.
iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back with the Penthouse on a Wednesday, kicking off the Honda Classic at the Tito Stillhouse Lounge, having a good time. You guys should definitely try to check it out and come and see us. Love to see you. It'll be going on all weekend. Jimmy, good afternoon.
Hello, and good morning.
And good morning to Francis.
Hello, good morning to you.
And it's time for some Florida stories.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida? I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Well, your dog's favorite pastime may be no longer, and I'm talking about Puppers sticking his head out the window, getting that breeze, that wind through his ears and his hair. It looks like they're about to pass a bill. There was a bill filed in the legislature that they are trying to get this law into effect. It is a bill SB 932, and it covers many animal welfare topics, including people from prohibiting cat declawing, because some people find that to be inhumane, rabbit sales before Easter, because a lot of people are like, oh, it's so cute to get rabbits for Easter, and then they don't want them after that. Yeah. They do that the same with like the chicks. But there's also some good ones. Animals being tethered outside, they want to restrict that. But this one, they do. They want a section of this bill specifically with the transportation of dogs in cars, including drivers from having a dog on their lap. Or has anybody ever seen this one, transporting them on the car's hood or roof of a car?
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah, those people are animals. Those people are doing that. But it also is going to restrict drivers from allowing their dogs to put any part of his body, including its head, out of a car window. So we will keep you up to date with what's going on with that. And I get it. Like, sometimes I see it, and I know dogs love it, but I saw the most terrifying video happen in California. These people were taking home a dog, and the dog had its head out the window, all happy, flew out of the car on a very busy highway, just inches, centimeters from getting crushed by a semi. Didn't. That was like, because the video was like, oh my God, watch this miraculous thing. Didn't. But now I get it. Things happen, so you got to be careful. I understand your puppers might like it, but it's all about their safety and your safety. And then we have a guy who was hanging out at the Wynn Hotel, G-Man. I know how much you love it there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, so he is a attorney from Miami, Florida. His name is David. We're going to call him David J. I don't know how to say his last name.
David J.
David J.
Hit me.
Yep. So it looks like he went and had a trip to Las Vegas, was having a great time until he wasn't anymore. So he went into cardiac arrest at a blackjack table. And there is now a lawsuit being filed by his family. So they said that he went to cardiac arrest that night. This is according to the attorneys and family. And the lawsuit saying that the Wynn Resort, the casino staff, ignored him for an extended period of time, worsening the impact of the cardiac episode. The lawsuit alleges wrongful death, negligence in security, and negligence in training and hiring. So the person, the original dealer, when he was there, well, he's like totally not paying attention to this guy as he's kind of like laying out. I don't know if he thought maybe he was drunk because it's the Wynn and they see all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So they didn't realize that this guy was having a real heart attack, cardiac arrest, until the next dealer came over.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so...
well, there's video of everything.
There is.
So they'll be able to see that in 2 seconds.
Yeah, so the guy did end up passing away, and the family saying they believe it's because of the negligence of the hotel and that particular dealer who just let it happen as he slumped over the blackjack table with his head down.
That's very sad.
Uh-huh. And then we have, speaking of slumped over, this guy was, and he was pronounced dead. So there's a couple paramedics from the Clearwater Fire and Rescue, and they have been placed on administrative duty after this incident that happened. So they pronounced a man dead, when in fact he was not dead. Paramedics from Station 47 responded to a call about a 64-year-old man in cardiac arrest at a private residence in Pinellas County. Well, they responded, and when they did, they pronounced him dead shortly after their arrival. They left the area once deputies from Pinellas County Sheriff's Office arrived to investigate. Well, according to a news release, the deputy noticed that the guy was still breathing and requested medical crews to come back to the scene.
How does this happen?
I know. They were called and reached back to the scene. About 28 minutes, they say, elapsed between the initial call and the medics arriving again. The man was taken into the hospital and is still recovering.
Thank God.
But they say upon notification of this incident, they immediately removed both fire medics from the normal duties and discontinued their ability to provide patient care. Is it something like this should not happen? On behalf of the city, this is a fire chief. I apologize for the actions and the inactions of our crew during the incident. It's like they just kind of like went and like touched his pulse. They were like, yep, he's dead. And then they left.
Gotta go.
And then the cops came and were like, nope, he's still breathing. And he's asking where the paramedics are.
And it's amazing 28 minutes later, he's still alive.
And that's what they're saying. They said that they did not perform the standard of care that the citizens expect and deserve. And I do agree with that. And then, yes, one more story. We have a Florida woman who's being charged with aggravated battery after deputies say she deliberately drove onto oncoming traffic, which led into a crash. There's multiple witnesses told the sheriff's there that this 20-year-old, her name is Anisha Gines, was speeding in her Nissan Sentra on Highway 98. Well, they say she was driving the wrong way, deliberately swerving to try to collide with oncoming traffic. She slammed into a Toyota. There was a 71-year-old driver who did suffer significant but non-life-threatening injuries. When they said an off-duty deputy he tried to detain her as she began to walk away after the incident, after the crash. He grabbed her, and she's like, why are you touching me? And he's like, because you could have killed someone. That's why. Yeah. They said that she showed no sympathy whatsoever, instead blamed the other drivers and saying it was their bad, even though she's driving the wrong way into oncoming traffic.
Not good.
They said she was uninjured from the crash, refused to walk to the patrol car, eventually got her in, and then, as I mentioned, charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, which is her vehicle, and resisting an officer. And that is your What the Florida.
Thank you, Francis. We do it twice a show, 11:05 and 1:05. Those were some tough stories today. I know, Jimmy, you got a situation about a pizza place, maybe a new way of hiring or maybe a new sign that they're putting up.
Yeah, what do you guys think about this? So a pizzeria in Ohio put up a help wanted sign that added on the bottom of it, now hiring non-stupid people. So, of course, a bunch of Karens got their panties in a wad and posted it on social media to complain about it. Jaden Dunnigan, whose family owns a restaurant, said the sign was meant to be a joke, explaining the headache of spending the time and money to train new employees, only to have them not show up for work was a pain in the neck. So they said, quote, a lot of people, we've hired just don't want to work. There's no work ethic behind them, so that's the meaning behind the quote-unquote non-stupid sign. I don't think they were expecting the kind of backlash they got, though. So, as a matter of fact, somebody prank called them with an order of like over $100. It was like 10 pizzas, something like that. Then a couple minutes later, they called back and canceled the order. So they had already made all the pizzas and everything. So people were trying to prank them and get back at them for doing something like this. They didn't let the food go to waste in that particular case, but it has caused some backlash in town, and people have seen it. So my question is, why didn't they get the payment up front on that, too? I'm kind of surprised about that. I've never seen where you could order pizzas without having to pay for it first, but maybe that's just me. But what do you guys think? You think now hiring non-stupid people, is that a good sign, a bad sign, or just a joke that went awry?
I think it's funny.
I think it's funny, too. Yeah. I would think, if I saw it, I would think it's funny.
Clearly, they've dealt with a bunch of stupid people. Yeah. They were like, that's the easiest way to weed them out, right?
Yeah, put up a sign, hey, you know what? We don't want stupid people. And again, somebody's going to complain. We talk about it all the time. There's anything you say or do, somebody's going to be out there. I think it sucks about the pizza place where they order, especially a big order. You could order a pizza and they're not going to take your credit card, but 10 pizzas, you would think that they would, get a card.
Something over $100. I don't know. It's been a while since I've really dealt with that. Don't you usually pay for it when you order it?
Yeah, usually. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I've done like with like the smaller mom and pop places where I've ordered it and I paid when I got there.
But that's a regular order.
Yeah.
But
All right.
10 pizzas, like Jimmy said, 10 pizzas. That's big.
I got like it was a good amount of pizzas, maybe like 5 or 6 because we were doing it. It was like a football party at my in-laws' house, and then we didn't pay until we got there.
Oh, well, you're an honest person.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. But they knew your name, the address or something. Well, they didn't deliver it. You went to pick it up. So okay.
No, it was a pickup order.
I guess this can happen. And I found that part of the story a little odd. I wouldn't think that somebody would take an order, but apparently that's I'm out of the loop. I'm used to paying for it on the phone first.
Typically, but you know what? Most
Right.
of the time, like if I do sushi or something like that, yeah. Now that I think about it, I normally pay when I get there. There's been a few instances where they haven't asked in advance, but when you do obviously online ordering, you do have to pay.
Yeah.
And I think most of your big pizza chains probably has you pay in advance too.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the sign was bad. I mean, it was a joke. You know it was a joke.
I'm sure
To
this
me.
isn't the first place that has put up a sign like that.
No.
Right,
It got him a little notoriety.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
Everybody's talking about it. I bet they have no problem hiring anybody now.
No. It's like last week we talked about that restaurant that said no more kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one in New Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a trend for restaurants or bars if they want to get people in there or get noticed out there, put something up a little crazy. And, you never know because people are going to run with it and they put it on the internet and social media and then everybody has an opinion. But, I mean, me personally, I would not get offended by it. I would think it was a joke, and I would probably laugh. But
Because it's not like they're specifically calling somebody. Like, it's not like they're pinpointing anybody.
No, they're not saying men or women or, age 35 to 45. Yeah. Anybody named Joe, don't come in and make
exactly.
pizza.
Oh, boy.
It's it's our society, though. There it is.
Very sensitive.
It is the Penthouse. We are live at the Honda Classic, kicking it off. 4 days of entertainment. We are here on Wednesday. A lot of fun, entertainment, great golf. And even if you're not a golfer, check it out. It's a lot of fun for the family. We gave away tickets all week. Today we're giving away tickets too. Get a chance, come out here, enjoy yourself. We'll come back and we'll tell you about a Reddit thread that is making some noise. We'll be back. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
He said, "Can you please return the $1,800 that I mistakenly sent to your account via Zelle?" If the person on the other end doesn't do anything, are they in trouble? Like if I accidentally send C-Lane $2,000 via Venmo, try it out. I think that's a good point. I'm not taking part in this experiment.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 2 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Skies are mostly sunny for us on this Wednesday. It's another warm one, too, with temperatures in the mid-80s as we move through the afternoon. Above average for this time of year, close to the record highs in a few spots as well. We'll stay rain-free for the next few days with high pressure in place. We're back in the 80s again for the day tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Blue Stream Fiber. HOA and condo board members. Bring your community the fastest, most reliable fiber internet while saving up to 50%. With Blue Stream Fiber, your community gains a partner, not just another provider. Start the partnership at bluestreamfiber.com/radio today.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
The 2023 Honda Classic is back this month, coming February 23rd through February 26th. The Honda Classic is the premier sporting and social event of the season. The world's best golfers swing into action on PGA Nationals Champion Course, featuring one of the most exciting and intimidating 3 holes on the PGA Tour, known as the Bear Trap. Don't miss the week of fun. There's something for everyone, from public activations, evening concerts, fireworks spectaculars, and so much more. For tickets, visit thehondaclassic.com. That's thehondaclassic.com.
3 people you should be 100% certain about. Your barber, your plumber, and your tax pro.
Switch to Jackson Hewitt and you can be 100% certain about your taxes. We'll get you your maximum refund guaranteed and we'll back your return for life. Don't be kind of certain or almost certain. Be 100% certain. Switch to Jackson Hewitt today and get 50% off tax prep. Limited time offer for new clients filing at participating locations. Max value $200. Visit jacksonhewitt.com/50 for terms.
If you're looking to move out of your parents' place, you could really cut expenses by bundling your car and renter's insurance with Progressive, which is good because your little brother has gotten really territorial. You're blood related. You'd think it would be fine to share food in the fridge. I mean, who writes their name on every individually wrapped slice of cheese, Tyler? Still, you've got to admire the commitment. So bundle your renter's and car insurance with Progressive and use the savings to help you move out and have all the cheese you want. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Coverage provided and serviced by affiliates and third-party insurers.
I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I've told you about how your nose is the body's air filter, that Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Tara, quote, "My doctor wanted me to do saline rinses for my allergies, but I've never been able to successfully use a neti pot. Navage uses suction power, so it's foolproof. There are nights when I'll have particularly bothersome allergies. I'll bust it out, and the results are immediate. It's such a relief. It's become a lifesaver." Unquote. She's one of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage, the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
Injured? Hire America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
Hey, it's Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka. It goes good with anything, celebrating 25 years. Tough day at the office? How about a Tito's Martini to relax you? Maybe a round of golf. Celebrate with Tito's and Lemon after a long day on the golf course. Or just enjoy. And it's hoop season, baby. You know what that means. It's full force, and you're going to need help with that bracket. So have some Tito's to add to it and help you celebrate a big win or a big three. Tito's Vodka goes good with anything and makes everything better. Tito's Handmade Vodka. Pick up a bottle today. Peace.
Are you a business owner, CEO, or responsible for marketing? If you are, iHeartMedia can help you reach your goals and find new customers. We reach more consumers in your target area than anyone else. And we can give you access to those potential customers more cost-effectively across radio, digital, podcasting, and social. We'd love to show you how iHeartMedia can work for you. From your cell, dial pound 250 and say keyword great results. That's pound 250 and say great results.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Checking in with the Florida Highway Patrol, 95 now accident-free. Boca to Jupiter, we are looking good. 15-minute ride southern to PGA. Same story for the Turnpike earlier. We did have some slowdown southbound Turnpike between the Beeline and Okeechobee Boulevard. Looks like those have cleared away. I'm Joel Mount.
This report is sponsored by Florida Power and Light.
My name is Chrissy Lee. I have worked for FPL for 7 years. Solar is a stable fuel source, which will lead to stable bills and ultimately will produce savings for our customers.
Learn how FPL is investing in Florida's future at fpl.com/value.
Our iHeartRadio Podcast Awards are back. It's the biggest night of the year for podcast fans. Get ready to celebrate your favorites. Head to iHeart.com/podcast awards to check out the nominees for Podcast of the Year, Best Comedy, Crime, News, Sports, and more. Tuesday, March 14th, join us for our 2023 iHeartRadio Podcast Awards.
Thank you.
At Progressive, we're making things even easier. We'll help you bundle your home and car insurance together so you can save on both. Learn more at Progressive.com or 1-800-PROGRESSIVE.
Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Wednesday. We're at the Honda Classic at the Stillhouse Lounge with Tito's Vodka. Come on out and see us. Love to see you. We'll be back tomorrow, and I hope you guys are having a good morning so far. Good morning, Jimmy.
Hello, and good morning.
And good morning, Francis.
Hi, and good morning to you. And speaking of Tito's and the Honda Classic, Tito's Care is at the Honda Classic. It's not just Tito's handmade vodka, but I know Tito's Beverage, the owner of Tito's, the company itself, they do a lot of charitable work. And so when you come and hang out at the Honda Classic, you donate to the Honda Classic Cares. And you can enter for a chance to win an Inside the Ropes honorary observer experience. Now, we were talking with Cameron with Tito's, and he was basically like, think about it like being on like the court of a basketball game, courtside, or on the field of a football game. You are going to be there side by side. Listen, you can hear what the caddies are saying and the golfers. So this is a really cool experience, and this is for two. And I believe the prize drawing is going to be Saturday. It is Saturday, February 25th at 2 p.m. in the Tito's Stillhouse Lounge right here at the Honda Classic. We are by hole 17. And then you also get that, or you could win a Tito's branded Vessel golf bag, which is really, really sharp.
Nice.
Yep. So come on out, come over here. Yeah, you can check it out. You can go to Honda Classic's website. You also have opportunities here at the Stillhouse Lounge. They've got the QR codes where you can just scan to donate. They make it really, really easy to do. So it's a really great prize that they're offering, especially if you're a fan of golf. How cool is that?
Oh, it's beautiful, and the golf bags are so cool.
Yes.
You will get recognized when you're on the course with that.
Yeah, so I use emojis every now and then, and sometimes I use some that I question myself if I'm using them correctly.
I get them from people. I get them from girls all the time, and I want to text you and go, what does this mean?
Yeah.
But it's too late at night.
Keep getting his damn eggplants.
That I know. Everything else, I don't know what it means.
Yeah, so I guess some people are saying that. Do you ever get emojis and you think you know what they mean only to find out you're absolutely wrong, right? So I know, like, my girlfriends, if they send something funny these days, instead of the crying tears, like the laughing one, like I'll send the skull, like I'm dead. And to me, that's like, it's so funny. Like I'm literally like, I'm dead.
Okay.
Because it's so funny. And so some people, when they get the skull with the crying emoji, think, oh my God, something terrible happened to somebody. In fact, no, that's the slang for I'm dead, which also means really funny. And I love this. They're like, if you're over the age of 35, there's a good chance you don't know. And so,
LOL is not working anymore.
No, nobody LOLs anymore. Now it's just all emojis. But there's the comedian named Ethan Blanco, and he's known for his videos explaining certain emojis, and he does them to his parents and people over 35, and he's like, lets them know, like, this is what you're misusing.
Yeah.
So the loudly crying face, and it's so weird to call it loudly crying face. So it's literally the tears pouring. You got tears on the ground. People will sometimes do it when they think they're sad, but in fact, this is a guilty pleasure laughing, or laughing at something that you shouldn't be laughing at.
Okay, like somebody trips, drops a soda.
Somebody's misfortune.
Yeah, drops a smoothie on their shoes, something like that.
Yes, you should not be doing that.
That's pretty specific there, Greek.
Right? But I love how he's texting this. Like, he was like, I just saw somebody spill a soda, and then he does
I dropped a smoothie this morning. I was like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me.
So the hot face, I've used it sometimes maybe after a workout. I'm like dying. I'm like, oh my God, it's so hot. Well, I've been using it incorrectly, because in fact, the hot face means you're physically attracted to someone.
Oh boy.
Like somebody's hot.
Wow.
Yes, so I have been
That
Sorry,
explains a
Jimmy.
lot.
I know, I'm sorry. You're probably
Sorry, Jimmy.
Did you feel uncomfortable at work after that?
So the hot face means you think somebody you're attracted to.
Yeah, you're physically attracted to someone.
Wow.
Yes, yes. The cat, there's a cat with tears of joy.
Oh, I know what that means.
Do you? What is it?
You got a discount last night.
I was like, because you always use this word. No, it's ironic or sarcastic, basically used to mock someone. So a lot of these are kind of mean, by the way.
Yeah, make fun of.
Yeah. The slightly smiling face, just kind of a little smirk, seems innocent enough, but not according to this Blanco guy. They say this is a death threat. If you get this, run.
Really?
They said the Emojipedia, yes. It's patronizing, so it's easily confused. But yeah, I've never heard that. The upside down face.
I've gotten that a couple times.
I have too.
What does it mean?
I guess it's kind of the same as a slightly smiling face, but even more passive aggressive. I need to talk to Megan, my girl who I do pillow talk with, Franny Megan, because she always sends me the upside down face. So I guess she's being passive aggressive with me. Always. That's like her go-to. The thumbs up.
Yeah, I would say that's approval.
Right? Like a vote of approval.
It's not?
No.
You need a ride?
Well,
what the hell
Rude,
is it?
hostile or passive. Right? They say because it's passive aggressive, it's like dismissal intended to permanently end a conversation.
Really?
So instead of texting anything else, you just give them and I kind of get that, right? You don't answer back with anything. You just give the thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, this is all you deserve right now. This is how I'm ending it. I'm giving you kind of the approval, but it's passive aggressive, and I don't obviously have enough time to send you any more than that.
All
So
right,
suppose you send
I get
something
that.
Yeah.
But suppose you send something to a girl like tomorrow night dinner, 8:00, and then she gives you a thumbs up.
Yeah, I guess that to them that seems passive aggressive. Instead of like, oh, that sounds great. They get a thumbs up
I
that
thought it
goes
was
with
great. I showed up at 8:00. You gave me a thumbs up.
I love this one, G-Man. You got to start using this one. The fishing pole.
Uh-oh.
It means fishing for compliments. Validation. Just send it out. Just cast out that fishing pole. Just
And I missed
cast
you
out.
yesterday.
And the prayer emoji, as its official name explains, that these are praying hands, not a high five. I never looked at it as a high five.
I never did either.
Yeah.
I thought like I was at the track. My buddy sent me that. It was I got a horse in a 6 race, and he put the hands.
Yeah.
He's praying.
I don't know anybody who's looked at it as a high five, but I guess some people may mistaken it as two hands going together for a high five.
Yeah, I texted him like 20 minutes later. How'd you do? Terrible. No emoji.
You're like,
failed.
your prayer didn't help.
Your prayer didn't help.
Thanks for your prayer hands.
That's it. No prayer hands. If you guys got any that you're not sure about, or maybe something that you know, an emoji, let us know. Some people, I also think with emojis, some people love them and send them all the time, and some people sporadic. Like I'll send one to somebody if they send it to me. But if not, I don't even I'm not going to send emoji.
Yeah, I'm curious. So we got a text because I do have the text line open in front of me, even though we are at the Honda Classic at 47142. Jimmy brought up a story about a pizza place that said that they were hiring people who weren't stupid, non-stupid people. And then I guess there's a holiday lighting company on Garden Road, and they said they have a sign every year that says hiring non-stupid people before the holidays.
I had a feeling that was not something that was unique to this pizza parlor.
Yeah, so I guess even locally people use that for their signs when they're trying to hire. So there you go.
There it is. It's out there. They're just trying to get the message for you. They want to hire you, but they don't want you to be stupid. It is the Penthouse at the Honda Classic. We'll come back with a trifecta, and then we got a giveaway for the Honda Classic. It is the Penthouse on a Wednesday. Peace.
iHeartRadio is the easy-to-use app for music and radio. Download the free iHeartRadio app today. Real Radio welcomes Dave Matthews Band with 2 big shows.
July 28th and 29th at I Think Financial Amphitheater as part of the Ford Concert Series.
Hey, this is Dave Matthews.
And Real Radio has your shot to score a pair of tickets to the show at realradio921.com/contest.
You can buy your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com, but why not win them from us?
Thank you very, very much. We had a great time here.
Register now at realradio921.com/contest.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Skies are mostly sunny for us on this Wednesday. It's another warm one, too, with temperatures in the mid-80s as we move through the afternoon. Above average for this time of year, close to the record highs in a few spots as well. We'll stay rain-free for the next few days with high pressure in place. We're back in the 80s again for the day tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Jackson Hewitt. When it comes to your tax refund, think biggest. As in, Jackson Hewitt guarantees your biggest refund or your money back, plus $100. Get to Jackson Hewitt for your biggest refund, guaranteed.
Step back in time at the Florida Renaissance Festival. Now featuring 8 glorious weekends of unpredictable merriment and mayhem. With entertainment, food, and fun for the whole family. There are even adult beverages. The Florida Renaissance Festival celebrates a different and exciting theme each and every weekend in February and March at Quiet Waters Park and Deerfield Beach. Tickets available now at ren-fest.com. Sponsored in part by Comcast.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Feel the love this February at Gulfstream Park Casino. Join us on February 27th for the Be Mine giveaway and win your share of $20,000 in free play. Earn entries all month long. You're sure to find thrills at Gulfstream Park Casino.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Offer ends 3/21/23. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. Call or go online for details. After promo, regular rates apply.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules, as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
Find everything you love listening to on Audible. Hear celebrity memoirs, mysteries, true crime, sci-fi, and more. Audible is the home of storytelling, audiobooks, podcasts, and originals. Sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com.
On the podcast Really Know Really, join best friends Jason Alexander and Peter Tilden, along with experts, newsmakers, and celebrities, in a search for answers to life's most baffling, intriguing, and annoying questions. You know, those things that make you go, really? No, really?
I think there was a 17-year-old in Rhode Island who ran a candidate that was a deepfake.
Really? Wait, that's news to me. That's Really Know Really right there.
Really Know Really.
Listen to Really Know Really on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's Megan. The other day, I was in the liquor store picking up my favorite spirit, Knox & Dunn Florida Rum, when someone asked me what makes Knox & Dunn different from other rums. Everything. Knox & Dunn Florida Rum is made in Florida and no extra colors or flavors are added, so it gets its flavor straight from the bourbon barrels the rum is aged in. And it's made with real Florida sugarcane and distilled, aged, and perfectly blended right here in our Sunshine State. So head over to your favorite liquor store and ask them for a bottle of Knox & Dunn Florida Rum. If they don't have it, tell them you want them to carry Florida's fastest growing local craft spirit, and thank me later.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Southbound 95, a crash just north of Hypoluxo Road. FHP reports that is off to the shoulder. Also in Delray, an accident on the exit ramp from southbound 95 to Linton Boulevard. And things looking pretty good on the turnpike. We did have a hit and run. It's being worked off to the shoulder in Boynton. This is southbound, just south of Boynton Beach Boulevard. I'm Joel Mount.
This report is sponsored by Blue Stream Fiber. HOA and condo board members. Bring your community the fastest, most reliable fiber internet while saving up to 50% with Blue Stream Fiber. Your community gains a partner, not just another provider. Start the partnership at bluestreamfiber.com/radio today.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in The Penthouse on a Wednesday. Got a giveaway coming at you at 11:45. We're at the Honda Classic with Tito's Stillhouse Lounge. Remember, Tito's makes everything go better. Jimmy, good morning.
Hello, and good morning.
And good morning, Francis.
Hello, good morning.
And it's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
Canes, Canes, baby. They won their 7th in a row over Virginia Tech, 77-70. Canes are number 11 in the country, playing great hoop at the perfect time. Before you know it, the season will be done. A couple more games left, and then it's the ACC tournament, and then the big dance, the madness begins. Maybe the Canes can make some noise. Playing great. They have not lost a game all home season. Hats off to the Canes. Great job. Hurts and the Eagles lost the Super Bowl. I was not upset, but Hertz is happy, and the Eagles are happy, and they're working on a deal right now to keep him in the green for a long time, and also to pay him a lot green. Management said they want to get this done as soon as possible. They believe Hertz is the franchise quarterback for years to come. And it is the Honda Classic, so maybe I'll throw something on somebody, and I need a way to bet, and how? What's the method? I bet Aaron Wise because I like the potato chips. He's at 22-1 at the Honda. And since I like potato chips, I heard his name. That's what I'm betting. I'm betting Aaron Wise, 22-1 to win the Honda. Probably going to be a shot in the dark, but you know what? I bet the 7 at the track all the time for Sinatra because orange is his favorite color, so I'm going to run with it. Aaron Wise, very wise. Hopefully he has a good tournament. And that is your lunchtime trifecta.
So I do want to give everybody a heads up. If you go on our social media, that's at Real Radio 921. That is on Facebook. We also have a Twitter and an Instagram. We did make the announcement, and I'm talking about the iHeartRadio family, including Real Radio, the lineup for Sunfest. If you have not seen it yet, I will give you a little taste on what we got going on. But yes, 10 o'clock this morning, the announcement was made. Sunfest is going to be May 5th through the 7th. We mentioned it before. They have cut it back. It was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now it's just Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But you got people like the Chainsmokers, Flo Rida, Jack Johnson, Arlo, Ziggy Marley, The Killers, 311, and Dropkick Murphys. And I am just naming a few. Now, they always say you want to get the tickets ahead of time because they do bring up the price the closer that you get to the concert. So that announcement was made. I know we're very excited. We always team up with Sunfest, so it should be a great time. Now, I want to ask you guys, can you admit to doing something that you've done your whole life or maybe just recently started doing and that you realize you were actually doing it wrong?
My whole life.
Yeah, pretty much, life. Yeah. Been messing that up for
like everything.
a couple years now.
Yeah, my whole life. Yeah, my whole life I've been doing it wrong.
Oh man, like simple tasks you've been doing the whole time. Okay, so for instance, you know how your dishwasher has like a silverware basket? That's where you put it in.
I don't even know how to put it on a dishwasher.
Well,
that's brutal.
So you're not even doing it wrong. You're just not doing it.
Not doing it.
But these are things that people have been doing wrong. And so, one, for instance, was the dishwasher. They're like, I go and I unload my silverware, from the dishwasher itself, not realizing that you can actually take the basket out and walk it on over to your drawer where all your stuff is.
Yeah, that's an easy way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've filled many dishwashers, but the one now I haven't used at all.
Yep. This one I've seen my husband do before, and I don't know if you're doing it wrong because I've never done this, but when the soap bar gets to the last little sliver, they say you're supposed to take that last little sliver and you smush it on your new bar so you're not wasting soap.
Oh my God!
Oh, all right.
I've never,
that makes sense.
I never thought of that, but I guess
I didn't know this. They say opening up a beverage can. This person was like, I was damn near 40 years old when my buddy showed me you're supposed to push down on the hinge portion of the tab with your thumb to raise the other edge of the tab so you can get your finger underneath it. Did you realize that?
No.
I didn't either. You know how many fingernails I've broken just trying to get right underneath it and pop it open?
Yeah, I've never broken a nail, but I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you're supposed to push the other part down just so you get a little space in between so you can get on in there.
The object of golf is to get the ball in the hole.
Yeah,
never knew that.
You've been doing it wrong the whole time.
Yep, doing it wrong.
What were you saying, Jimmy?
I saw one of those. It's like this, like a life hack that one of those things you never knew. But the ends of an aluminum foil can't like the carton. You push those in, and that keeps the roll from pulling out of the case. So you can just pull out what you need, and then it spins on that. I hadn't realized that until I saw one of those. It was like a meme or something.
Yeah, I think that I actually saw that too, and it's all of them, like your saran wrap and everything. It has a little thing where you insert it, because I think I was 39 years old when I found that out.
Yeah,
we've seen this one.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was saying we've seen this one before. Have you heard that a lot of people open up their bananas the wrong way?
I am going to argue with them. It's supposed to be from the bottom, right?
Yeah. They say watch a monkey do it. That's how they do it, from bottom. And they say it's 10 times easier to peel.
Somebody told me that last week in a gas station. I was eating a banana.
Oh, they're watching you?
Yeah. And she said, you're opening it the wrong way. I said, I beg to differ. I don't know if I can open a banana.
Gets my rent paid, bitch.
That's right. Bitch. Gets my rent paid, bitch. I'm big in Boca.
I'm sure you are. And is that what you do? Just hang out at the gas station, buy your bananas, and just eat it right there, then and there to get your rent paid?
I mean, I'm open for anything right now. All 88 keys.
This one I've never heard of. Using a gift card to sign up for free trials.
What?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I don't exactly. But I don't know how that, because either way that money's, you just cancel it.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe that's what they're saying. Instead, if they forget to cancel for those free trials, at least they're not getting hit up on their regular credit card or debit card.
Okay.
Maybe that's why it is. I have no idea. Sliding your thumb on the space bar of your phone will move the cursor. I did not know that. So if you have little things that maybe you didn't realize, little hacks, little life hacks, or things that you've been doing wrong until somebody was like, hey, you've been doing this wrong your whole life, let us know. I'm curious. 47142, that's the text line.
Apparently, with those Chinese food containers, they open up and actually act as a plate, correct?
Yep.
That
I
was
have heard that too.
One of those ones that I learned through a meme.
How to properly secure a towel around the waist after a shower. Instead of tucking the hem inwards, you fold it outwards and down. It's much more secure that way.
Well, I got to know that. That's good because I walk through the hall sometimes.
Yeah,
in the towel,
they say you can
the
run
pool.
around. You can run around and don't worry about it falling off.
So you put the towel out, but not in.
Yeah, you fold it outwards.
Wow.
Instead of tucking it in. I've always
But what
tucked it
holds
in too.
What's it holds? If it's out, there's nothing there to keep it secure in. You know what I mean? The towel's out.
Yeah, well, you're wrapping it, right? And then
Yeah.
you just fold it, and I guess it secures it that way. I don't know. Try it when you get home.
I'll send you a video.
Cool, can't wait.
From the pool.
Yeah.
from the pool.
Put that on our Instagram at Real Radio 921.
Yeah, that'll get people to leave. So when you get out of the shower or the pool, dip the towel out, not in. Yeah, I've been doing in for you. I did it 2 days ago. I was at the pool, and I had my towel around my suit, and I was like shorts, whatever the hell I had on. Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm going to try that. I definitely will. All right, that's cool. All right, if you guys got anything, let us know that you've been doing wrong for years. And even with the opposite sex, you might say, hey, you know what? I've been doing this wrong for years. Maybe you found something. You said, this is the way to do it.
Oh, well,
It
that's a different show altogether. We'll get into that later, around 2:05.
2:05. I've been doing everything wrong.
Guys, want to give
All right,
away
so
some tickets?
Yes. let's
All
do
right.
it.
We have a pair of tickets to see Depeche Mode Thursday, October 12th at Miami-Dade Arena. Tickets on sale this Friday at 10 a.m., but we have a pair of tickets right now that you can win. 877-927-6969. Depeche Mode Thursday, October 12th, Miami-Dade Arena. Give us a call right now. We're going to play a little game called He Said, She Said. This game is very simple. I'm going to read you a quote, and you have to let us know whether Greek said it, whether Franny said it, or whether I said it. It's as simple as that. So let's line up these phones and get some people to play our little contest today.
We are with Tito's Handmade Vodka, the Stillhouse Lounge, overlooking the Bear Trop. A beautiful day. People are out here golfing, having a good time. And you guys should get out here, too. We gave away tickets last week, and we will again tomorrow for the Honda Classic. So just come out, enjoy yourself. You don't have to like golf. You just come out and look for a good time, because that's what people do. It's a good time. You're enjoying it. South Florida, beautiful weather, and it can't be nicer. It really can't.
There's it's a documentary on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet, but I watched some of the previews. It's called Full Swing.
Okay.
And it is about and this is their first season, so
Okay.
I guess they're going to have this for a while. But they follow around golfers, and
Okay.
I know like there's one with Brooks Koepka in it that
Oh,
they
wow.
do. But they follow them around. They follow all these different tournaments that they go to. It's a PGA Tour docuseries is what it is.
Okay.
I'm curious if they're gonna
Be here?
show up here at all.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's officially out. You can binge the first season right now.
It's called Full Swing?
Full Swing. Yep. They talk, stars who are ascending, careers on the decline, what they call the ever-present shadow and the threat of live, and but there's a lot. So one of the ones that I did see was they were showcasing, I didn't watch it, but I was watching the trailer. They were showcasing that big waste management one that they
Al
do.
Phoenix.
And
that crazy round.
I mean, it is
Crazy.
nuts.
Oh, kids are throwing beer.
Yeah, but but we talked about it. It's just what they do,
Yeah.
and the golfers are ready for it.
Yeah, it's tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know, and that waste management thing out in Phoenix has become bigger. And that was the same weekend this year as the Super Bowl, which was crazy.
Yep, they do actually showcase. Somebody said they do showcase some of Jupiter, Florida in there. So
Oh, wow.
if you are interested in golf, yeah, I did see that. That's a new Netflix series called Full Swing.
What will they think of next? Full Swing.
Yep.
Behind the scenes with golfers, what they do, the fans. Yeah, the fans. Most golf tournaments are pretty mild. And, I think a lot of it also what's changed with golf is the demographics. It's getting younger and younger. And for waste management, like you said, those kids just go crazy. Last year I was watching them throwing the Michelob lights on the field,
Yeah.
on the course. And like you said, it's all good fun as long as nobody gets hurt, obviously. But it is fun, and people like it. And that's what golf needs. They need, like every sport, you need the younger generation. That's what's lacking right now in baseball. No young kids are really going to it and watching it. But this is a place you can just hang out, watch a golf tournament, and have a good time with your friends, with your girl, with anybody. So get over to the Honda. You have 4 days to do it. We're kicking it off today. Actually, today's a nice day to walk the course.
Yeah, it's beautiful. This is the Pro-Am today?
Yes.
I believe it's the Honda, the Honda Classic Cares is what, I know a lot of the proceeds go towards that, but I believe this one specifically is the Honda Classic Cares Pro-Am. And then the tournament starts tomorrow, and then you got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yep. And so if you guys get a chance to get out here, if you've never been here, it's something that you should definitely take into our backyard. And this is a great tournament, and especially at this level. And it's very cool. Every year it gets bigger and bigger. It's just what it seems. And new things that they always have. The Stillhouse Lounge is free. You just walk in here as long as you have a general admission ticket. They got a lot of games going on inside, great music, Tito's, all the different recipes. You got a Bloody Mary, Tito's and lemonade, whatever you want. Tito's Martini. I'm sure they are good because I had a couple olives, so I enjoyed them. So come on down and see us. We're here today until 2 o'clock. And also, we are here until tomorrow until 2 o'clock.
All right, you guys ready to give away some tickets to Depeche Mode?
Yes.
All right, let's start with Dave. Dave, welcome to the Penthouse.
Good morning, Franny, Jimmy, Greek.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Hey, Dave.
How are you today,
good.
buddy?
How are you all today?
We're doing great. How long you been listening to Real Radio?
I'm an everyday listener forever.
Thank you so much.
All right, Dave, let's see if we can get you hooked up with a pair of tickets to see Depeche Mode Thursday, October 12th at Miami-Dade Arena. We're going to play a little game called He Said, She Said. I'm going to read you a quote, Dave. If you would, just let me know. Did Greek say it? Did Franny say it? Or did I say it? Okay, bud?
Sounds like a plan.
All right, here is your quote. They slide it right in. They slide it right in. Did Greek say that? Did Franny say that? Or did I say that?
Normally I'd say Franny would say they slide it right in, but I think Greek may have. Yeah, I'm going to go with Greek on this one. Let's go with Greek.
Should have gone with your gut instinct on that, because that was Miss Francis. This is what that sounded like.
They slide it right in.
They slide it right in. Should have slid it right in, Dave.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Sorry about that, buddy. All right. Next up, we have Mike on the line. Mike, welcome to the Penthouse.
What's up, y'all?
How you doing today, Mike?
How are you, Mike?
Oh, thank you. Very well.
How long have you been listening to Real Radio?
About 15 years.
Oh, great run. You big fan of Depeche Mode, bud?
Kind of, sort of.
All right. Well, let's see if we can get you hooked up with a pair of tickets to go see him Thursday, October 12th at Miami-Dade Arena. We're going to play a little game called He Said, She Said. I'm going to read you a quote, Mike, and you got to let us know whether Greek said it, whether Franny said it, or whether I said it. Okay, bud?
All right.
All right. Here's your quote. Can we rub it out? Can we rub it out? Did Greek say that? Did Franny say that? Or did I say that?
I'm going to go with Greek on that one.
There you go. You went right, and this is what that sounded like.
Can we rub it out?
Yeah, rub it together. That was that's an old one. That's an oldie but goodie.
It is.
All right, Mike, great job, bud. I'm going to put you on hold. If you would, hang tight till we go to break. I'm going to get back with you when we're off air and get a little more info, and we'll get you set up with those tickets. Okay, bud?
Excellent. Thank you.
Great job, man.
Congratulations. So we are here at the Honda Classic, and that is what we're going to be giving away tomorrow, 11:45, a pair of one-day passes to the Honda Classic. Now, speaking of golf, I know that not all of us here are super knowledgeable about the game.
No.
But let's see how you do on this little quiz.
Okay, good.
Golf quiz, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can just pull it out of whatever if you want the answers.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to
blow it out. What the hell?
Just pull it out of out of wherever the
pull it
answers
out.
if you don't know.
Oh,
Just-
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Just
been doing it for years.
Just guess. Just guess. Okay. All right, Jimmy, you're in two. This is how it goes. Which year was golf's last appearance at the Olympic Games before returning to the lineup of sports in 2016?
2012? I don't.
Nope.
I'm going to go with 1934.
You got the 19 and the 4 right. 1904,
I was close.
G-Man. You were so close.
So close. I would never got 1904 now.
Uh-huh. Who was top of the golf world rankings prior to the lockdown?
Prior to the lockdown?
Yes. He's played here plenty of times.
I'm going to say Brooke.
Nope.
Captain? It's not Tiger.
Golf
Rory?
Rory McIlroy, you're right. Yeah, there you go. Ding,
I was
ding,
going to say
ding.
Rory. I didn't know Rory played there. That's awesome.
Yeah, Rory's been here a few times.
Okay,
Actually, Rory didn't one day he had one
Toothache.
year. Yeah, he had a toothache, so he pulled out early.
Yeah, a little
that's
crazy
right,
with
yeah.
that toothache.
Hey, when they pull out like that.
Toothache.
Yeah, there was something behind that, but I'll tell you on the podcast.
We have a podcast. All right. How many times has Tiger Woods won the Masters?
I think 4.
I'll say 5.
Jimmy, you want to throw out an answer? And Jimmy is correct 5 times.
Good
Yes.
job, Jimmy.
Yes, nice job, Jimmy. Well, then, speaking of Brooks, which year did Brooks Koepka, go Dogs, win his first major?
Ooh,
1904.
No.
He was great.
A lot of vitamin A.
Wow.
He uses stuff in his face called the Good Life. Check it out. Scrape your face. I'm going to go with
I guess he just
1996.
1996. He hasn't been around that long. You know how long 1996 was? You know how old Brooks Koepka is?
Oh, yeah.
I'll say 2012.
12?
That too far back?
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, we're at 2017, the
Oh,
U.S.
okay.
Open, according to this. Yes.
Now, Dustin Johnson goes out with Gretzky's daughter, right?
Dustin Johnson is, yes, Paulina Gretzky.
All right.
Yes. Who won the match, Tiger Woods versus Phil Mickelson in 2018? We're not going
Thought it was
that far back. Do you recall?
Didn't Phil win that year with whoever the football player was? I don't remember who his partner was.
Yes, it was Phil.
Yeah, Phil.
You are correct. Yep.
See,
I
with
think
Brady?
he had Peyton Manning.
Or Manning, yeah, okay.
Yeah, or Brady. You're Brady. You're right, Jimmy.
It was Phil and Brady, and then
Yeah.
Tiger and Peyton?
Yes.
Is that who played?
Yeah, I believe so. And that was right here in our backyard.
Oh, you're right. Was that Hope Sound?
Yeah, it was right over here.
Okay. Yeah, somewhere. I thought Hope Sound up there, Martin County. All right. How about this one? Name the only non-American player to win a major in 2019.
Oh, wow. I don't know. Aaron Wise?
Can we go back to Rory? Rory? I'll guess Rory again.
What do you think, G-Man?
I have no non-American.
Yes.
Who won it? I really
It was
don't
not
have,
Rory, Jimmy.
I don't have a
All right.
clue.
Shane Lowry. Yes. Shane Lowry, yes. And then we will end with one more, and we'll end with Rory since you know so much about him. Which major has Rory not won?
Well, I know he won the Masters. I think he didn't. He's never won the British Open. I'm not sure. Jimmy, any guess?
I would have said the Open, too, probably as a guess.
Francis, we got a guess?
So, you know he has not won the Masters.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
No
come
kidding.
on, Rory. What are you doing? Get that green. That's the only one he hasn't won.
He has not won the Masters.
Oh, no
They said
kidding.
he came in second
Okay.
in 2022.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Well, get that green jacket.
There you go. So he needs to get that green jacket. They're saying that's the only one he has not.
Wow, those are some good golf questions. If you're a
Yeah.
golf fan, you definitely probably know most of them.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of people who are listening who
like, oh my
watch or
God.
play are like, yelling at the radio.
Can't you get that? It is the Penthouse, and we are at the Honda Classic, having a great time with Tito Stillhouse Lounge. We'll be back in a few minutes with some fun facts and so much more. Don't go anywhere. Peace.
Got YouTube? Yeah? Us too. Just search Real Radio 92.1 on YouTube.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Skies are mostly sunny for us on this Wednesday. It's another warm one, too, with temperatures in the mid-80s as we move through the afternoon. Above average for this time of year, close to the record highs in a few spots as well. We'll stay rain-free for the next few days with high pressure in place. We're back in the 80s again for the day tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Tri-County Metals.
Get great looks, durability, and energy efficiency in your next roof at Tri-County Metals. Need financing? No problem. Tri-County Metals offers great financing options as well. Learn more at TriCountyMetals.com. Next day delivery is available. TriCountyMetals.com.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Pound Law from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan.
Hey
it's a Greek from Monroe's in Palm Beach. The best view in Palm Beach are the ladies at Monroe's. Adult entertainment, upscale dining, 7 days a week. And Saturday, February 25th, it's Monroe's Golf Classic After Party 10K Challenge. Putt for a chance to win $10,000. Now that's a hole-in-one, baby. It's Monroe's at Palm Beach. The best ladies are always at Monroe's, 7 days a week. Peace.
Was your home built before 2002? If so, it might not be up to today's hurricane codes. The My Safe Florida Home Program is providing eligible homeowners with a free home wind mitigation inspection. Professional wind mitigation inspectors will inspect your home and help put together a detailed plan of home strengthening, recommendations to better mitigate against future wind damage. Go to mysafeflhome.com to book your free wind mitigation inspection. mysafeflhome.com. Stronger homes, safer Florida.
I want to remind you about something that you wouldn't think could happen, but it can, and it's people can steal your home. My friend had his home stolen. The crime is home title theft. It's real. It's horrendous, but it's real, and it's everywhere. Now, luckily, this was just a demo, but I saw how criminals all around the world target American homeowners, and that's why I protect my home with Home Title Lock, and you need to as well. And a thief can simply forge your signature on a legal document claiming you sold your home to them. Homeowners insurance and common identity theft programs do not protect you, but Home Title Lock does. They want to give you an absolutely free, no obligation verification that your home is still in your name. You register for 30 days of protection for free. Just go to HometitleLock.com, promo code Sean, an absolutely free, no obligation. That's HometitleLock.com, promo code Sean.
When you hire your local CertaPro painters, you get
the power of a cut above.
Decades of expertise to transform your home from so-so to virtuoso.
The power of neighborhood painters.
We live where you live and probably like the same pizza place you do. Put
the power of pro
to work for you today. Get your project started at CertaPro.com.
Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. License information available at CertaPro.com.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
Is the cost of medication stopping you from getting ED treatment? At forhims.com/radio, you can get access to trusted, effective ED treatments for 95% off the typical price. Through HIMS, a licensed medical provider can prescribe the generic versions of Viagra, Cialis, and other name brand ED treatments at up to 95% off. Trusted ED treatments for a fraction of the price. Simple, affordable, totally online access to ED treatment with no insurance required starts at forhims.com/radio. No more doctor's offices, no more copays, and no more trips to the pharmacy. If prescribed, your order ships directly to you for free in discreet packaging. ED treatment that's 95% less expensive so you can get back to feeling 100% like yourself. Start your free visit today at forhims.com/radio. That's forhims.com/radio for your free visit. forhims.com/radio.
On the free iHeartRadio app, you never pay to hear what you love, and you never wait to hear what you want. Save your money, save your time, and listen anywhere. Download the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Oh, it's doing great. I've been on it now for about 3.5 years. I've lost 67 pounds. And I feel better than I did at age 40. The only thing I'm just getting older. That's the only thing that doesn't stop. Other than that, I feel good.
Listen, we're all getting older, but that doesn't mean you have to feel your age. Are you ready to turn back the clock? It's 2023, and there's never been a better time to start looking and feeling young again. Introducing Andro400.com. Andro400.com has proven solutions to melt belly fat, increase mood and memory, increase energy, and bring that spark back to your love life. Visit Andro400.com or call 888-400-0435 to see which product is right for you. Try the safe and natural way to start feeling and looking your best. And there's nothing to lose with an industry-leading 90-day money-back guarantee. Visit Andro400.com or call 888-400-0435.
GiveMeTheVin.com is paying top dollar for your car, truck, sports car, exotic. I told my buyers, let's get them bought. Right now is the time to go.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
From the Anajar Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
You
been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Download the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is the Penthouse on a Wednesday. Beautiful day. The weather is great. We're at the Honda Classic. Very lucky to be here with Tito Stillhouse Lounge. Getting ready for the golf tournament this weekend, which is going to be tremendous. You're going to have a chance to win tickets tomorrow and get out here and enjoy yourself. Good afternoon, Jimmy.
Hello, and good afternoon.
And good afternoon, Francis.
Hello. Good afternoon.
And I think it's time for some fun facts.
You think right, yes.
All right.
Fun facts. All right, whatever. Bad English. Hi, what's going on? So I have some fun facts about the Honda Classic.
Oh, wow.
Yes, the Honda Classic.
How are you apropos?
It's a professional golf tournament. We know this. PGA Tour. It was founded in 1972. And do you know what the original name was, G-Man?
No. No guess.
Jimmy, do you have a guess?
I'm sorry, what was that?
The original name of the Honda Classic before Honda became the sponsor back in 1972.
Was it Buick?
It was not. It was not a car. It was the Jackie. Good guess.
Sorry,
it was the Jackie Gleason's. No, you're fine. I'm sorry. It is the Jackie Gleason's Classic. Did you know that?
No, I did not. That's cool.
How about
Yes.
Wonder if Jackie came out here.
Yep. So, like I mentioned, founded in 1972 as the Jackie Gleason Inverary Classic, and prior to a schedule change in 2021, was frequently the first of the Florida events in late winter following the West Coast swing. National Airlines was a sponsor in 1973 with Gleason. American Motor Corporation, AMC, backed it in 1981. Since 1982, American Honda Motor Company, Honda, has been the title sponsor, and this is the last year of it.
Wow, what a run.
Right? Since
From
1982. That's a good year.
Well, yeah, it sounds
Year I was born.
Who was born then? That was your star.
That was a great year.
Best year ever, 1982.
So the tournament's predecessor, the National Airlines Open Invitational, ran for just 3 seasons from 1969 to 1971. So all in late March at the Country Club of Miami in Hialeah, the Gleason tournament replaced it on the schedule a month earlier in 1972, and this is at the Inverary Country Club, which is in Lauderhill. They say, and was among the richest events on tour, with inaugural purse of $260,000 and $52,000 winner's share. Now, right, that's when it started, $260,000. Do you know how much the purse is now?
It's over $1 million.
It sure is. The purse is $8.4 million. And it looks like the winner's share is about a little over $1.5 million here.
Oh, I hope it's worth it for 4 days.
In 2023. Yep. So the format is a 72-hole stroke play. I'm sure you knew that.
Oh, yeah.
The defending
I'm a big fan of
champion.
That's a lot.
He's the defending champion, Sepp Straka. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Sepp, S-E-P-P. The Honda Classic has over 1,300 volunteers. They say it's needed to create a successful event, and there are many different volunteer positions available. We know Chris, who listens, his son's volunteered for a long time. I actually, I believe our Kingpin, I believe his wife's volunteering this year.
Wow.
Yeah, but there are many different volunteer positions available for people of all ages, and you can learn about volunteering if you want to try it out next year at the HondaClassic.com.
1,300. You don't realize how much people, how long, first of all, it takes to set up the course and how many people. That's a ton.
There are a lot of people. The mission of Children's Healthcare Charity, this is the Honda Classic Cares. We talked about it. You can actually come over here, scan a QR code at the Tito Stillhouse Lounge to win a really cool opportunity. This is an Inside the Ropes honorary observer experience for 2 on Sunday, February 26th. You can register to win up until Saturday, the 25th. But if you're curious about what Honda Classic Cares does, It is a mission of Children's Healthcare Charity to contribute funds to South Florida 501c organizations through their primary beneficiary, which is Nicholas Children Healthcare Foundation. They support activities that advance and enhance the diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of childhood diseases and disorders. They also support nonprofit programs and projects aimed at healthcare and community service. So know that they do good. When it comes to the player field, we have 144 players at the Honda Classic in 2023. As I mentioned, that purse is $8.4 million. And then the winners not only get the money, right? The winner, they also get points. They're called FedEx Cup points.
Yes.
So the winners here at the Honda Classic get $500 to the winner. Now, there you go. There's some fun facts about the Honda Classic.
Thank you so much, Francis. We do it once a show, some facts about different situations or things that are going on that we tie into our show. Is Greek, Francis, and Jimmy. We're at the Honda Classic today. We appreciate you guys always listening and get involved. You could call us, text us, or email us. Something that we've talked about for a while, it's been out there. I don't know if it'll ever come out in this country. I know, Jimmy, you have a story about it, is the 4-day work week. And I heard Rover this morning talking about it, and a lot of people like it, but they don't want anything else to change. They just want to work 4 days.
Well, the world's largest 4-day work week pilot program has wrapped up. Now, we've been talking about it, that they've been doing a couple different big studies, and this is one of them that involved 61 companies that participated with nearly 3,000 employees. And it wasn't just in the United States, or it originally started in the United Kingdom, but apparently Boston College and the University of Cambridge were involved in this as well. So this is actually a worldwide experiment that they did. These workers included online retailers, financial service providers, animation studios, and even local fish and chip shops, consulting, housing, IT, skincare. Just to give you an idea, like it's a vast array of different companies. It wasn't just, like office workers type thing. The companies could choose how they would structure it, like give an extra day off per week or reducing their working days to what would average out to 32 hours per week. So it wasn't just, dropping one day. Some companies did things a little bit differently, but the whole idea was it would reduce you to 32 hours per week. The only requirement was they could not cut salaries or benefits. The workers would get 100% of their pay in exchange for delivering 100% of their actual work. In the end, it was a resounding success, according to this study, for employees, and employers were very happy with it as well. And it wasn't just about less work hours for the same money. 15% of the employees who participated said no amount of money could convince them to go back to working 5 days a week. Workers reported a lot of benefits, including better sleep, stress levels, personal lives, and mental health. They spent most of their time with their kids, families, household duties, and friends. The companies reported that their revenue stayed broadly the same, so this is their side of it now from the companies. So they didn't lose money. As a matter of fact, what they brought in actually increased by about 35% on average when compared to similar period over several previous years. They also dealt with less turnover, fewer sick days used, less burnout, and were happy with the employees' performance. Of the 61 companies, 92% said they will continue their 4-day work week even though the trial is over. 18 said that they've already made the 4-day shift permanent. There was only a couple companies, I think 3 in this whole study, that are going to return back to 5 days a week. Might depend on what they do too for a living. Like us, like we can't do 4 days a week, just because of what we do, unless we cut a day of entertainment, which nobody wants that, right? So it looks like that this is becoming a more of a reality. I know we've seen it even more over in some of the countries in Europe, but looks like this was a worldwide one that, we might start seeing it more and more here in the United States. What do you guys think?
I mean, if it works, right? Proof's in the pudding, and they're saying that the productivity is there and the employees are enjoying it and the companies are benefiting off of it, so why not?
Yeah, I mean, if it works for the companies and it works for employees, I think that's the biggest thing. And then also always, when they check out all the numbers, they're going to see when they make the most money. Every company, that's what you look at, how you make the most revenue. So we'll see what happens with that. I think some people like it, some people won't. But it's some people who like to be home will like it. Some people who don't be like, I'm working Fridays. No, you've been done for like a week, for like 6 months. You're still going to work? It's like the Ben and J-Lo commercial at Dunkin' Donuts. This is where you work? I think it works for people. I think most people like it. I think anytime you hear, you got to work less days, people like it, and they can enjoy time, like they said, their family and their friends. So we'll see what happens. You never know. It might come to our country.
I was curious to see how it would turn out for the bottom line for the employers, right? Because that's obviously it's got to come from them in order for it to happen. Yes. And if the bottom line for the employers was that they still had pretty much the same revenue coming in, matter of fact, a little bit of an increase, although that might have something to do with the pandemic too. But as long as they still maintained what they were making, I don't see why an employer wouldn't want to have employees that weren't burned out as much, weren't working as hard, as far as that side of it is concerned. So I don't know, maybe this is a positive thing going forward. I'm curious to see if more and more companies take this on.
Well, I think also, you're going to be closed today, so that'll save you money, and obviously the buildings, electric, everything working.
All the overhead.
Yeah, all the overhead.
Not necessarily. It doesn't mean you can't
you still
stagger.
have to pay,
You could still stagger a work week where you have some employees work Monday to Thursday, others work from Wednesday to Sunday. You could still stay open.
And you're still paying your utilities, right?
Yeah.
You still got to pay your rent. You still got to do all that stuff.
Yeah, I didn't think of it like that. And it depends on the business. Like we're at PGA National.
Sure.
Hotel. Yeah. They can't close ever, like you said with us. But, I think if it works and they're still going to make money, you might see it. Because I think, again, more and more people talk about burnout. You hear about it more and more. You hear more and more about people with, mental health. So it might line right up. And, if they can get more out of people and they're going to be happier, I think they'll do it. It is the Penthouse at the Honda Classic on a Wednesday. We're going to come back in a few minutes. Jimmy, myself, and Francis, I'm going to tell you some good news. If you're a Beatle and Rolling Stone fan, this just broke, and you might be happy about it. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
He said, "Can you please return the $1,800 that I mistakenly sent to your account via Zelle?" If the person on the other end doesn't do anything, are they in trouble? Like if I accidentally send C-Lane $2,000 via Venmo, try it out. I think that's a good point. I'm not taking part in this experiment.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 2 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Skies are mostly sunny for us on this Wednesday. It's another warm one, too, with temperatures in the mid-80s as we move through the afternoon. Above average for this time of year, close to the record highs in a few spots as well. We'll stay rain-free for the next few days with high pressure in place. We're back in the 80s again for the day tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters with free shipping and prices less than big box retailers. And right now, save 50% off any order during Blindster's President's Day sale. Hurry, sale ends February 23rd. Blindster.com.
Hey, it's the Greek from Monroe's in Palm Beach. The best view in Palm Beach are the ladies at Monroe's. Adult entertainment, upscale dining, 7 days a week. And Saturday, February 25th, it's Monroe's Golf Classic After Party 10K Challenge. Putt for a chance to win $10,000. Now that's a hole-in-one, baby. It's Monroe's at Palm Beach. The best ladies are always at Monroe's, 7 days a week. Peace.
Was your home built before 2002? If so, it might not be up to today's hurricane codes. The My Safe Florida Home program is providing eligible homeowners with a free home wind mitigation inspection. Professional wind mitigation inspectors will inspect your home and help put together a detailed plan of home strengthening, recommendations to better mitigate against future wind damage. Go to mysafeflhome.com to book your free wind mitigation inspection. mysafeflhome.com. Stronger homes, safer Florida.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients. Today, Morgan & Morgan has more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Mike Capel here, serial entrepreneur with words from another happy payroll customer.
What do I love about Patriot Payroll Services? What don't I love about Patriot Payroll Services? It's easy to learn, it's very user-friendly, it's fast, it's perfect for our business, it's affordable.
Visit us at patriotsoftware.com.
With patriotsoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In office, West Palm Beach.
GiveMeTheVin.com is America's best car buyer, paying top dollar for your car, truck, sports car, exotic. What are you waiting for? We want to buy your car right now. Find out why thousands of satisfied customers across the United States put more money in their pocket by going to GiveMeTheVin.com. I told my buyers, let's get them bought. Right now is the time to go.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules, as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
On the podcast, The Last Soviet, Lance Bass from NSYNC shares his own experiences of astronaut training in Russia. Yes, that's true. And tells the story of the final cosmonaut, a man trapped in space while his nation crumbled to the ground.
His name is Sergei Krikalev. He's a Soviet cosmonaut, and he's manning the world's only space station, the pride and joy of the USSR.
Listen to The Last Soviet on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka. It goes good with anything, celebrating 25 years. Tough day at the office? How about a Tito's Martini to relax you? Maybe a round of golf. Celebrate with Tito's and Lemon after a long day on the golf course. Or just enjoy. And it's hoop season, baby. You know what that means. It's full force, and you're going to need help with that bracket. So have some Tito's to add to it and help you celebrate a big win or a big three. Tito's Vodka goes good with anything and makes everything better. Tito's Handmade Vodka. Pick up a bottle today. Peace.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
We have a car fire just being reported in West Palm Beach. You've got 2 right lanes blocked. It is northbound, and it's just before the Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard exit. You are backed up beyond Okeechobee Boulevard. Again, this is northbound right to the south of Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, and the backups are going beyond Okeechobee Boulevard. So that's a spot you will want to avoid. Otherwise, we're not seeing any big tie-ups, and the turnpike looks good. I'm Joel Mal.
This report is sponsored by Florida Power and Light.
My name is Chrissy Lee. I have worked for FPL for 7 years. Solar is a stable fuel source, which will lead to stable bills and ultimately will produce savings for our customers.
Learn how FPL is investing in Florida's future at fpl.com/value.
Alphabet Boys is a new podcast series that goes inside undercover investigations. In the first season, we're diving into an FBI investigation of the 2020 protests. It involves a cigar-smoking mystery man who drives a silver hearse.
And inside this hearse was like a lot of guns.
But are federal agents catching bad guys or creating on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts?
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
things are looking up. Charisse is hanging out with Greek. She's making bad decisions. She's gambling. My chances are looking better and better here. So, Charisse, you want to make a bad decision? You want to take a gamble on AJ? Come on, if there's ever a bad bet.
Hey, this is Granny. Greg, you sound surprised that Charisse is at the horse racing. Where else could you find so many big dongs at one time, honey?
So Charisse is at a golfing event, so I guess I'm gonna have to come up with some golf-related pickup lines and some golfing sexual innuendo. So of course, if I'm golfing with Charisse, I'm gonna play through all the way to the 19th hole. But, did you know Charisse is so hot that if she's golfing and she slices the ball, she yells 10. Because there's no way in hell Charisse is a 4. The Penthouse live on location at the Honda Classic. Everything I want, all in one place. Charisse, alcohol, clubs, balls, holes. I mean, why am I at work today?
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
I don't know. Why are you at work, AJ?
Right? AJ, play hooky. AJ, play hooky.
Get out here, AJ. Make your move. You know where she is till 2 o'clock. She'll be here tomorrow.
You know where to find her.
That's right. Call in sick, AJ. Make it happen. You got to chase.
Oh,
the more of the chase, the better it is when it ends up like really liking somebody.
What?
So you never know. You take a shot.
You heard him. Did it make sense to you?
I love that laugh. It's one of the things I love in life, Jimmy's laugh. And I love being here at the Honda Classic with Tito's Handmade Vodka Steelhouse Lounge. It's a great time. It's free. If you get in Tito's, come on up. They got games going on. They got a lot of different drinks you can check out. Beautiful Tito's girls walking around, and they got some music. It's a great place. We're right by the Bear Trap. Good afternoon, Francis.
Hello, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jimmy.
Hello, and good afternoon, bitches.
And good afternoon to Charisse, the new gambler in town at the Gulf Stream. Man, I can't believe that I've never loaded that app down on my phone ever, and you loaded it on your phone. That's crazy. But you did have one big win, you said.
Yeah, I won like $68.
That's good.
That's great.
That's great. That'll get you hooked.
But I lost it all. I'm back to like $9 right now.
Here you go, Charisse.
No,
Here you go. Gotta go. Post time. Post time. Gotta go.
So it's $9. So you profited $9.
Well, technically, I put in originally $25.
Okay.
And then, like, one day, I was going in and I won $68. And then...
How jacked up were you?
I wasn't.
You weren't that jacked up?
No.
Well, you're a seasoned pro now? Like, what, 68?
She's like, oh, what's 68? Yeah.
Yeah, and then, I placed a few more bets, got a little cocky, and I lost them all.
Oh, okay, got it. Got it.
Yeah.
It happens.
I'm learning, learning the ropes.
So if somebody took you down to the track for a day, maybe nice lunch, would that be a cool date for you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I like the Carousel Club.
AJ.
That's right next to it.
That's right, AJ. Carousel Club's cool. That's beautiful.
I love that place. So, yeah.
Did you ever take a ride on the carousel? Have you?
Not that one.
No.
But I have, yes.
You don't even have to tell me what to say.
Round and round.
Round and around.
Never good if you can't go rounds.
All right,
Bingo.
so we're going to be there in a couple of weeks. I think we're going to be there March 11th at the Gulfstream, so we can count on you doing the show and betting again.
Okay, yeah, I can't wait.
Really?
I'm excited. Yeah, I'll be a pro at that time.
You'll be a pro.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't take much to be a pro. Just have a good time. Don't bet over your head. I mean, that's the one suggestion I can give you. That's it. And have fun with it. As long as you have fun with it, it'll be good. And only bet what you can afford to lose. And try to keep your job going. Don't disappear for 4 hours. All right, so this has got me. I want to hear this. Jimmy, I want to hear your thoughts and the audience. Looks like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones are going to get together for an album.
Yeah.
Mick Jagger, Paul McCartney, Ringo, Keith Richards, Ronnie Woods are going to get together for a studio album. I think that'll be pretty cool. And I think fans will really want to check it out and see how they sound together. Obviously, we know they're a little bit older now. They're in their 70s, but I still think it'd be great that they work together and
come up with some songs, I think people will consume it.
Yeah, so this is going to be for the Rolling Stones upcoming album. But yeah, you're going to have Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr on that album. They say that Paul McCartney has already recorded his parts during a session that took place in LA the past few weeks. And he's going to play the bass, obviously. And then Ringo Starr is slated to play the drums on the album. But yeah, very, very cool.
I think it's cool. Jimmy, what do you think of it?
I think it's a great idea. I mean, both of those, both the Beatles, and of course, really in this particular case, McCartney and the Stones and Ringo, I mean, they've lasted decades and decades, and they still get new fans. So I think it's a great idea for them to put out new music. I'm sure there's a lot of people. It'll sell like hotcakes, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you're still going to have, because Charlie Watts is still going to be featured on the album, because they even mentioned, like, listen, they recorded a number of songs prior to his death that have not been released yet.
Yeah, most groups do.
Yeah, so they're like, you have not heard the last of Charlie Watts, so we will be able to hear him on that new album coming up.
I think that'll be pretty cool. Who knows? Maybe they'll even tour together down the road.
That's crazy, right? I mean, I think we're talking in late 70s, 79, Richards and Mick Jagger are 79, and then Paul McCartney and Ringo. Paul McCartney's 80, Ringo Starr's 82. Can you imagine?
Ringo looks...
No, I can't. I can't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ringo does look good.
Those guys are set for life. It just goes to show you how much passion they have for music, because they don't need to do this. They don't.
No, never.
But
right.
they want to put this out
They
for the
love
fans, and they want to do it themselves. So I think that's great.
So I just watched the latest Masked Singer, and I talked about it, and then they did the unveiling. This was last week. I watched it, so if you haven't, I'm sorry, spoiler alert. But the first person, I believe I told you guys that they unmasked, and it was like one of those, I did kind of tear up a little bit, because I loved him growing up. The Dick Van Dyke Show, even Mary Poppins. He was one of my favorite characters. But it was him, and he's 97 years old, and he was the first singer to be unmasked. But man, what a legend. 97, still had his wits to him, still, like, his voice sounded great.
Awesome.
But the other two were better singer. But I'm assuming whoever's under those masks sounded a bit younger.
Sure.
But
yeah, God bless. 97.
And his wife is, like, I think in her 50s, and he says that's what keeps him young. He said that's what keeps me going. He was like her. She's half my age basically, but she keeps me feeling young.
There's nothing wrong with it if it works.
He says he feels fantastic for 97.
God bless, Dick. Way to be out there and keep it going at 97 years old. That is unbelievable. Hey, some people, you know what? They can still do it, and they stay active, and that's one of the keys they say to getting older, staying active and doing things. So hats off to him. But, yeah, the Beatles and the Stones together, I think that'd be really cool. Looking forward to hearing that. And if they ever tour, I think they put on a great show. And we try to do that every day for you at the Penthouse, put on a great show. We're at the Honda Classic at the Tito Stillhouse Lounge. Jimmy, Francis, and myself, and Cherise, the gamblers, with us. We're going to take a quick couple minutes, and then we're going to come back with a trifecta and a lot more. Peace.
Download the app and then take us anywhere. Except maybe there. Get it from your app store. Search for iHeartRadio.
This is Doug Gottlieb. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by DraftKings Sportsbook.
The Marlins continue spring training today with an eye on contending this season. Manager Skip Shoemaker says the optimism and energy level at camp's high. Construction's officially underway on a high-tech golf arena at Palm Beach State College. Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy broke ground yesterday. And the Pac-12 could soon be the only college conference to stream all of its games. Apple's making a play amid lukewarm interest from broadcast outlets. I'm Scott Davidson.
DraftKings Sportsbook is an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app today and use code SPORTS for a special offer when you sign up. That's code SPORTS. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Skies are mostly sunny for us on this Wednesday. It's another warm one, too, with temperatures in the mid-80s as we move through the afternoon. Above average for this time of year, close to the record highs in a few spots as well. We'll stay rain-free for the next few days with high pressure in place. We're back in the 80s again for the day tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Tri-County Metals.
Value Beauty Protection. 3 things a metal roof from Tri-County Metals will add to your home. Get the roof you want now. Financing is available with payments as low as $99 a month. Learn more at TriCountyMetals.com. That's TriCountyMetals.com.
What Would Greek Do is brought to you by Monroe's of Palm Beach.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules, as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Offer ends 3/21/23. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. Call or go online for details. After promo, regular rates apply.
I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I've told you about how your nose is the body's air filter, that Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Josh, quote, "After walking around my whole life being a mouth breather, I was excited to try Navage. I read the directions carefully, pressed the button, and oh my gosh, what a sensation. So much mucus, so much crud, but oh sweet, merciful air I can finally breathe you through my nose. Never have I ever taken such an amazing breath in my life. This is a life changer," unquote. He's one of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage, the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, Navage, clean nose, healthy life.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules, as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
Guys, here are the top 5 major lifestyle benefits of Andro 400. Number 1, lose body fat. Andro 400 curbs your appetite, which helps your body naturally burn body fat. Number 2, reduce sugar cravings. Andro 400 stops your urge to snack on sugary foods, which is a major cause of obesity. Number 3, increase energy. Andro 400 boosts energy throughout the day without the energy spikes you get from sugar or caffeine. Number 4, improve your mood. When you feel good about yourself, you're happy and confident, and Andro 400 can help do that for you. Number 5, boost testosterone levels. Andro 400 has helped men like you naturally increase their T levels. Those are the 5 major lifestyle benefits of Andro 400 and why men have been choosing Andro 400 since 2004. If you're ready for a more active and happy lifestyle, go to andro400.com and read true testimonials, see before and after pictures, and get free shipping and special discounts only on andro400.com. That's andro400.com.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
We have a car fire just being reported in West Palm Beach. You've got 2 right lanes blocked. It is northbound, and it's just before the Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard exit. You are backed up beyond Okeechobee Boulevard. Again, this is northbound right to the south of Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, and the backups are going beyond Okeechobee Boulevard. So that's a spot you will want to avoid. Otherwise, we're not seeing any big tie-ups, and the turnpike looks good. I'm Joel Mal.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters with free shipping and prices less than big box retailers. And right now, save 50% off any order during Blindster's President's Day sale. Hurry, sale ends February 23rd. Blindster.com.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
What does my golf game and some pictures of Charisse and a bottle of lotion have in common? A high stroke count.
Studies showed that they get just as much work done in 32 hours as they did by being paid for 40 hours. That just proved that they spend 8 hours a week goofing off and costing the company money.
Hey, Charisse. You know, don't be afraid to text me sometime. I might not be that much to look at, but I hear in the golfing community that's actually a pretty good thing. I believe that makes me under par.
Hey, this is Granny. Charisse, 68 is a big deal because it's only one away from 69, honey.
Charisse, if you ever go golfing, please let me know. I'd love to be your caddy. I don't know much about golf, but I just want to be in your general area when you ask what club should I use for a hole-in-one.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
This audience amazes me every day, what you guys bring to the table. It is The Penthouse live at the Honda Classic at the Cheeto Stillhouse Lounge. Good afternoon, Jimmy.
Hello, and good afternoon.
And good afternoon, Francis.
Hello, good afternoon to you.
And it is time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
The Canes have won their 7th in a row in hoops, baby. CANES. They are playing very good right now. They have not lost a home game. And right now, they're one of the best teams in the country. Number 11. That's a high ranking for the Canes. Hopefully they continue to play well into the ACC tournament and then the madness. Canes would definitely be a good team to bet on, and they will be a long shot. Tom Brady on his podcast had some unbelievable high praise for Bill Belichick. I wouldn't expect anything else, but Brady just went, thanked Belichick in every aspect from his rookie year, helped him throughout his career in all aspects of the game, on and off the field. He said Belichick was a gem to be around. And again, these guys, a lot of people thought they had some differences, and maybe they did at the end, but also Belichick always speaks well of Brady. And it looks like Hurts and the Eagles are working on a new deal to keep him in the green. That's right, Eagle fans will be happy. They want to make him the quarterback of the future. They said right now he's the quarterback of their franchise, no doubt. Had a great year. He doesn't have anything else to prove. He just completed his 3rd season with the Eagles, got him to the Super Bowl, and I'm sure next year they'll be in contention again to get to the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. So the Eagles and Hurts working on a deal right now. They said it should be done soon. Both parties do agree that they want to stay in Philadelphia and work together. And that is your trifecta. Peace. So I know, Jimmy, we were talking about a couple different things, obviously, and we were also talking about the lottery. A lot of times you have lottery stories that I always go, oh, my God, nah, why me? But I know you had a lottery story about some fraud going on.
Well, here's a lady that maybe, I don't know, we'll see how it works out for them. Probably not too good. Last year, a 63-year-old woman in Evansdale, Iowa, came forward with a lottery ticket worth $30,000. Not too shabby, right? Her name is Sandy
nice.
Crow. But cops recently got a call about a disturbance at her home, and then things got a little sideways from there. So when the cops got there, she was arguing with her roommate, who is Alvin Larson. He's 45 years old. He was in the middle of moving out, and police overheard them arguing about a winning ticket, and that's all that they could hear at the time. So they investigated it, and it turned out Alvin was actually the one who bought a ticket, this lottery ticket that was worth $30,000. And he had Sandy cash it in because he needed to avoid any of the money from being seized from him, because apparently he's in debt, including a $919 in unpaid fines he owes to the city. So he convinced Sandy to say the ticket was hers and promised to share in on the winnings, right? So after cashing in the ticket, she apparently realized she had all the leverage. So, of course, greed kicks in, right? And Alvin, he didn't give Alvin his share. So, like idiots, they revealed the whole scam to the cops. But the officer, this guy told me was bad, right? You can't, you got to tell it to the cops, right? Alvin told them the ticket was really his and accused Sandy of fraud, but he failed to realize that he is also committing fraud because of what they did to, try to scam around the fines that he owed and everything. So both of them are now facing felony charges, right? So yeah, the guy goes, she has my ticket, and she's doing something wrong there. Of course, he was as well. So that sort of backfired on them, and I don't think we're gonna have to worry about winning a winning lottery ticket now.
And that's not a lot of money. I mean, he only owed, if I heard you correctly, $900.
Well,
right?
it doesn't say in total. It just says he's in debt, including a $919 in unpaid fines that he owes to the city. So there must be a lot more debt than that. And of course, he was just afraid of them taking the winnings away. So he was trying to scam the system that way. But I think it's funny that after cashing in the ticket, she realized that she had all the leverage, and it's like, maybe I'll just keep all this $30,000.
That's it. You're out. You hear that sometimes when guys owe big money, or anybody owes big money for like child support, things like that. They have, they owe serious money. And they say, I don't want to take that because the lottery will take it right out. But yeah, in any situation, they're both wrong. 100%. And a good thing it was only $30,000. Imagine if it was millions. Oh my God, those two would have been shooting at each other.
and then he goes to the cops. Hey, look what she's doing. Like when somebody that's doing crack goes like, hey, look, this dealer just sold me some bad crack. You got to tell him, you got to fix that for me, right? They go to the police for stuff like that. We hear those stories all the time on What the Florida. That always gets me when somebody like that goes to the police and, hey, can you fix that?
Oh, yeah. Hey, could you tell me if this meth is real?
Yeah, can you test my meth out?
Yeah, test my meth.
Too.
I think they sold me bad
this
meth.
coke to you. Yeah, this coke seems weird to me. You want to do a line with me, officer? What do you think? Thank you. I know I could trust you guys. You know it's good coke. We always talk about also things to give up. What would you give up for a year of what, Francis?
Yeah, so pizza is probably a majority of people's favorite food, right?
Yeah, I would think.
Yeah.
Can't stand it.
Pizza's very popular. Like, it's the worst. But no.
Sucks.
Right? I don't know many people who don't like pizza, right? It's very far and few between people who don't. Well, it looks like that this is a favorite food, and there was new research that was done revealing what people would give up for 1 year of free pizza. Now let's just play a game. Let's ask. Jimmy, G-Man, is there anything that you would give up, or multiple things, if you were guaranteed a full year of pizza for free?
Sex.
Olives. Sex, really? Wow, that's big.
Wow, sex is big.
What kind of pizza are we talking?
Yeah,
whatever. Your favorite pizza from your favorite pizza place.
What would I
for
give
a
up?
Whole year.
What I give up? I don't know. I like pizza, but I don't know if I would anything I enjoy.
That you would give up?
I don't know.
So sex is on the list, Jimmy, but they only, you went a whole year without sex. They only go a month.
Oh.
So
heck, I knew that standing on my head. Are you kidding me?
I know. I was like, there's probably people right now being like, I haven't had sex in like 2 months, 3 months, whatever.
Months?
But, yeah. One month.
A month.
A month. Would you give up a month? I mean, you always say you don't like it that much anyways.
I just say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all fake.
It's just a show.
Of course I say it. I say it, but I don't mean it. I would have a lot more money in the bank, that's for sure. I don't know, a month? I don't think I could give it up a month. Maybe a weekend.
Okay, all right. This is very shocking. Almost a quarter of people surveyed confess that they would be willing to break up with their partner in order to score a year free pizza.
Wow, that's strong.
They must really not like whoever they're with.
25%, they break up with them for a year of pizza.
It was 24, but yep.
Wow, that's bad.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Check your pulse when you get home, people.
This one I get. If it wasn't for work, I would totally be down to doing it. And I'm not even like, I don't need pizza for free for a year. But the majority of people would give up social media for a year.
Get my ass.
Yeah, I would do.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a minute.
Yeah, I guess just even the scrolling aspect of it, but that's what it was. A majority of people were like, yeah. In fact, 75% of the respondents said they would give up social media. Nearly 2/3 would, like I said, be fine giving up sex for a month, and 41% would be willing to spend a night in jail.
Oh, that's not bad.
I do
One
that.
night?
One night, yeah, for one night. I mean, like in Palm Beach Gardens?
Yeah, a lot can happen in one night.
I know. It's not like it's Railway prison. I mean, one night, like in Palm Beach Gardens, for a year pizza, I do that.
Yeah.
One night, yeah.
We're not talking Rikers Island here.
Yeah, that's what I said. We're not talking Rikers.
But what if we are talking Rikers Island? What if we're not talking about Palm Beach Gardens?
I'll take my chances,
Rikers
sure.
Island.
I'll do it.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't do Rikers Island, no. Unless my chest was unshaven.
It's going to be, probably. You're going to have somebody send you Bix over there.
I don't know. One night would be tough. That'd be tough. I would take up, maybe I give up a day of watching ducks in the water.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Rikers, or speaking of...
Baller.
I'm looking at ducks right now in the water.
That's why he's saying it. We have
Shocker.
ducks in front of us.
Yeah.
31% of people, we're talking about prison, would actually choose pizza for their last meal.
Oh, that's not bad. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think I would give up steak for pizza. Like that, I would.
I don't think I would either.
Yeah.
Steak for a year versus pizza for a year?
No, like if they said you got to give up steak for a whole year to get pizza free for a year.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Or maybe I didn't say
do
it the right way. I'd do that, sure, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I like steak more.
I'm with you. I don't want to give it up. I'm actually making steak tonight for dinner.
Oh, good.
I'll be over at 6.
Perfect.
Medium rare, please.
I'll bring my own fork. Oh, Jimmy, do we have somebody on hold?
Yeah, we got our buddy Riggs checking in with us. Hey, Riggs, what's going on, bud? What would you give up for pizza for a year?
I don't know, man. I know that I eat pizza maybe 3-4 times a year myself. So.
So you're not a good example.
I guess. Yeah. I guess. If let's assume that I really, really love pizza, and I had to give up something that I do routinely, I would say going out for a hike, like I usually do on the weekends, and then sit it out for a year, get really fat, and then get back to it the next year and slim down.
Yeah, I was going to say, you go on hikes quite often. Seems like you love them. It would be tough to give up.
Oh, they're very relaxing. I enjoy a good hike. It's in my refrigerator. To get a bottle of water.
I was going to say that has nothing in it.
Doesn't have anything in it.
Greek, the last time you were telling a story about hikes, you're going to go with a lady who had extra booze with her to go for a hike, and I was thinking about it after the fact. I'm like, what kind of hike or who you hang out with where you can't go for a hike without having extra booze? You know?
Well, the people that I bumped into sometimes need alcohol to be with me. Yeah, I do remember that.
That's not dangerous, right? Hiking while drunk?
Yeah, that is a little dangerous, hiking while drunk. I mean, you're a hiker, so you enjoy it. That's good for you. I've never been into that, but we'll see. I don't think it's something I would do.
Yeah.
So, what is something that you really enjoy that you would maybe give up something to have a whole year of it? What is another meal you like?
Yeah, I think steak would definitely be on the top of that list. So we got in the habit lately of trying Wagyu beef, which I hadn't tried before.
Oh,
and
fancy.
It's phenomenal, which is like this, like kind of fatty. And they had it at the store, Franny. Like, I mean, it's a little expensive relative to the other meat, but if you're going to a steakhouse, you're paying a lot more money. Whereas here, it's like
very true,
maybe $30, $35.
What kind of meat is it?
Wagyu.
Oh, Wagyu?
Yes.
Yeah.
Big shot over there in Cincinnati. Nice.
But you are right. I mean, if you're going to treat yourself, might as well do it at home than if go to a restaurant, because you will pay an arm and a leg for a Wagyu steak.
Yeah, but then you got to cook it yourself, too.
Oh, I don't mind doing it. I'm sure Riggs doesn't either.
No, well, you guys are good cooks. I don't know how to put a stove on, so it's difficult for me.
Yeah, so.
There.
Yeah, so stick it.
Yeah, fine.
So stick it.
We were talking about Greek.
No, it's a big sacrifice. I'm just saying. I mean, I wish I could cook. I really do. It's one of the things that I should have learned. But
You can still learn. You're not dead. So Riggs, I'm sure you called about other things besides us asking what you would give up for a year.
yeah, what
What's
did you
going
go
on?
for?
Yeah. I guess if I had to give something else up, I'd give up sardines, too. I enjoy it. No, I'm kidding. Franny, I actually had a question for you. So it's my wife's 40th this year, and what I'm thinking of doing is doing a trip to Nashville, and I didn't know if you had done Nashville before, and whether you
I
had any
have.
recommendations.
So I stayed in Nashville for a bachelorette party, and this was a handful of years ago. And we stayed. I'm trying to find out the name of it. We stayed at the Dream in Nashville, is where we stayed at.
Okay.
So that's a
Which, by
really
the way,
nice hotel.
Hotel prices are out of this world for Nashville. I don't get it. Like,
Is it
I was-
just
I
maybe
was
the
in-
time that you're going?
Yeah, the guy was saying that it was like the bachelorette parties, like you mentioned, and it's around spring break time, so everybody is going up there. But like $500 a night for a West End, I'm like, whew.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of money.
Stay somewhere nice. Yeah, yeah. So
Did you
besides
go ahead and book it or no?
What do you guys do? I booked like townhomes and suites or something like that because
Oh,
we're
okay.
gonna go there for the fun, not to hang out in the hotel. It's just kind of a rule
Yeah.
with travel. Like,
Does she know
why
you're
go
gone,
out
or is this a surprise?
on the hotel? Oh no, she knows. I tried to make it a surprise, but then I started planning it, and I was planning it for myself, Greek, and I was like, oh, this is a nice way of getting in trouble, going there, having a Riggs-centric trip versus something with that my wife would like. So I read her into the planning, and now I'm kind of doing my additional due diligence by going training.
So I'm telling you, when you go there and you go to Nashville on Broadway, I mean, there's Broadway, there's Main Street. It is all bars, honky tonks, live music everywhere. Like it's just a good time. I mean, you really won't have an issue trying to find any kind of live music. But there's a place if you want a nice restaurant called the Butcher and the Bee that's really good. I wish we had Johnny C here to do. Was the Kid Rock one?
Oh yeah, that was.
But like, yeah, there's Big Red, which is I think it's Big Red, which is Blake Shelton's. All these country singers have bars over there. It's a good time.
Mention Franny's name, you'll
or
get in.
Old Red, maybe that's Blake Shelton's.
That's nice. That's a nice birthday party for her.
Yeah. Butcher and the Bee sounds good. And I was thinking,
Yep.
Franny, the first day we go
The
there,
Rainbow
we
Room's
do
cool.
Yeah. And one of these guys had a country dancing class that I was going to reserve for everybody who's coming, and then learn how to country dance,
nice.
and then go all out during the evening. That was going to be like my approach to it.
Franny,
That's
you
very
were
nice, Rick.
Franny, you were
Yeah,
talking about
sorry,
that
John.
Kid Rock's big ass honky tonk and rock and roll steakhouse. Is that the one?
Yes, that one. That
Yeah,
one.
there
It's
you
a
go.
mouthful, but yes. Yeah, no, it's it's a great time, Riggs. I'm telling you, you and your wife are going to have a great time. Doesn't matter where you're at, but some of those restaurants are nice. Check out the Rainbow Room, the Butcher and the Bee to go eat. But other than that, you are not going to have any kind of shortage of finding honky tonks, live music, and dancing.
Now, do I need to bring my own cowboy hat and boots, or am I...
You can buy them there.
You can probably buy them. The boots take up too much packing or in the suitcase, so just buy some there.
Yeah, rent a pair when you get there.
Yeah, I was going to get like one of those giant cowboy hats and draw attention.
Yeah. Got to wear spurs, too.
And assless chaps.
Now,
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Get out of my bedroom.
Trying to get him a free dinner there. Franny's trying to get you dinner for free. Yeah, listen, wow, that's awesome. Wear the cowboy hat when you're making love to your wife.
Yeah. I thought about that.
No?
And the Spurs.
Oh, boy.
Just a thought.
You know, it would be cool if I knew where Sarah B went singing. I'd love to go and see her.
Oh.
I'm sure you can find out.
Where does she work? Sarah, if you're listening, we're throwing out the bat signal. I know she's sent me the information before, but I just don't remember.
Yeah, when are you going? You got time. When is it?
It's like middle of March there. So we got
Oh, so you got plenty of time. You'll find out from Sarah. If she doesn't call us today, she'll call us next week.
Yeah.
And you can check her out. She's a great singer. You'll have fun.
I can reach out to her.
Yeah, I was going to shoot her a text.
Make sure you give her a good tip and don't make us look bad, Briggs.
Absolutely, man. I'm a big fan of her. Be following her from the sideline, and I'll do anything to support her. Absolutely.
That'd be nice. Well, you sound like you got a great weekend ahead with your wife for her 40th birthday, and that's very nice you're celebrating. You're a class act, buddy. Class act. Any other gifts or just a trip?
Thank you. We're doing that in March, and then really the real birthday present is we're going to Mexico, Cancun in June. But
so nice.
A whole week now.
That's awesome.
That's the
You're a good husband, Riggs. So listen, I just texted her. She works at the Wild Beaver on Sundays.
And you could also get a tattoo of the same name.
So do I. Go figure.
The Wild Beaver.
Jimmy works Saturdays, though.
Yeah. With the assless chaps and Spurs.
Yeah. You can get that tattooed on your hip, by the way. It's a little extra, but it's worth it.
Wearing my hat to the Wild Beaver. Okay.
You probably get your free drink.
Awesome. We wanted to help. If you have a connection to the Ryman Theater, I'd love some. That's like the big thing to do there.
I don't know anybody down there, to be honest with you. Nashville's not one of my cities. Other places, you want to go to Vegas, Miami, New York, L.A., I can help you. Nashville, that's a little bit out of my range. I've heard it's great, and I heard it's a fantastic city, a lot of fun. Franny's been there. Everybody I know who's gone said it's fun. So I'm sure you're going to have a great weekend, enjoy your wife's birthday, and that is so nice. And like I said, you're a class act, buddy. Don't ever change.
Thank you, sir. Fully agree. I appreciate you acknowledging that.
No, you're a good man and a good dad. We're going to run because we're at the Honda Classic, and we got to watch out for golf balls, but we're having a good time. You should come down here one year for the Honda Classic. You would have a great time.
You said on Mirasol there?
Yes. It's at PGA, but it's right across from Marisol, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to play flag football there on Sundays. I'm familiar with the area. All right.
No, it's beautiful.
Talk soon.
Always, bro. Love you. It is the Penthouse. We're going to come back with some Florida stories by Francis. What do you got, Francis? Anything to put in the toaster?
Yeah, Francis.
What? Didn't get any of that. Yeah, so we have a Florida attorney who had a really bad day at the blackjack table. I know. And then a woman who was upset because she didn't get her damn free cookies. I'll let you know what she did when we get back on Real Radio 92.1.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Skies are mostly sunny for us on this Wednesday. It's another warm one, too, with temperatures in the mid-80s as we move through the afternoon. Above average for this time of year, close to the record highs in a few spots as well. We'll stay rain-free for the next few days with high pressure in place. We're back in the 80s again for the day tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Jackson Hewitt. Want to be 100% certain about your taxes? Jackson Hewitt backs your return for life. Switch today and get 50% off tax prep. 50% off is a limited time offer for new clients filing at participating locations. Max value $200. Visit jacksonhewitt.com/50 for terms.
Heard of the job? Dial pound 529 on your cell. Pound law, that's all.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
Is the cost of medication stopping you from getting ED treatment? At forhims.com/radio, you can get access to trusted, effective ED treatments for 95% off the typical price. Through HIMS, a licensed medical provider can prescribe the generic versions of Viagra, Cialis, and other name brand ED treatments at up to 95% off. Trusted ED treatments for a fraction of the price. Simple, affordable, totally online access to ED treatment with no insurance required starts at forhims.com/radio. No more doctor's offices, no more copays, and no more trips to the pharmacy. If prescribed, your order ships directly to you for free in discreet packaging. ED treatment that's 95% less expensive so you can get back to feeling 100% like yourself. Start your free visit today at forhims.com/radio. That's forhims.com/radio for your free visit. forhims.com/radio.
Well, hello there. I am the Guitar Hotel. I have over 3,000 of the newest slot machines and nearly 200 table games with real cards and real dealers. Come experience my incredible lineup of restaurants, bars, and of course, Hard Rock Live. Or spend a day soaking up the sun in my 18 acres of poolside paradise. I can't wait to meet you. Visit hardrockholly.com to find out more.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
3 people you should be 100% certain about. Your barber, your plumber, and your tax pro. Switch to Jackson Hewitt and you can be 100% certain about your taxes. We'll get you your maximum refund guaranteed and we'll back your return for life. Don't be kind of certain or almost certain. Be 100% certain. Switch to Jackson Hewitt today and get 50% off tax prep. Limited time offer for new clients filing at participating locations. Max value $200. Visit jacksonhewitt.com/50 for terms.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can find options that fit your budget, because giving you options is the right thing to do.
Oh yeah, like when I hold the door for someone. Sure, it may be weird if I don't time it right and they're a little too far away and now they're running. And we're both asking ourselves, is it worth it to run instead of just, letting them open their own door?
But still, it's the right thing to do. So get options based on your needs with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
I thought learning a language would be too much work. Then I discovered Babbel. They make learning fun. J'aime Babbel.
Babbel's lessons only take 10 or 15 minutes. Quick and easy. And soon, you turn and realize, hey, I'm starting to speak another language. How'd that happen?
My friend from Italy said my accent and pronunciation is perfect. It's because Babbel's lessons are designed by language teachers and voiced by real native speakers. Each lesson is like living in another country for 15 minutes.
I love that there's all kinds of ways to learn. Babbel's podcast or games or videos. You can even join live classes with a language teacher.
You learn words and phrases you actually use in real conversations.
In 3 weeks, I was starting to speak in another language. So easy.
If you want to learn a language, there's no faster, easier, better way than Babbel.
Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com. Babbel.com.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall. If you're allergic to pork or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
All the radio stations you love, every playlist to match your mood, the podcasts that everyone's talking about. If it's on the iHeartRadio app, it's free. Download the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
iHeartRadio.
Hey, it's
Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka. It goes good with anything, celebrating 25 years. Tough day at the office? How about a Tito's Martini to relax you? Maybe a round of golf. Celebrate with Tito's and Lemon after a long day on the golf course. Or just enjoy. And it's hoop season, baby. You know what that means. It's full force, and you're going to need help with that bracket. So have some Tito's to add to it and help you celebrate a big win or a big three. Tito's Vodka goes good with anything and makes everything better. Tito's Handmade Vodka. Pick up a bottle today. Pace.
We're Storm Smart. Here in Florida, that's a name people trust. And while storms may come and go, one thing's for sure. Storm Smart's here to stay. Smart is protecting our community today and tomorrow. Storm Smart.
Florida Talk Real Estate is your one-stop real estate shop. Whether you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, you're stuck with a home and you don't know what to do, look no further than FloridaTalkRealEstate.com. Listen every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. until 11, right here on Real Radio 92.1.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Big problems on 95 in West Palm Beach. It's a car fire. It's 95 North, right before Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. 2 right lanes are blocked, causing big-time backups. Stop and go from Southern. Use some extra care. And make sure you slow down for bicycles on your ride today. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's. 2 for $6. The best deal in fast food. When you want the best deal on the best meal, choose Wendy's 2 for $6. Pick from Dave's Single, Spicy Chicken Sandwich, 10-piece crispy nugs, or a medium strawberry lemonade. Pair any 2 for just $6. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's 2 for $6.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747.
For all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Greek, baby, it's me, Cinnamon. Did Franny just say $4 million for 72 strokes? Oh my god, Greek, we're undercharging. You know you can last 10 times longer than that. We're way undercharging all those guys at strike. We gotta change your menu around when we get home. Have a good day, my little boo-boo-boo.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yeah, you're right. We do have to change the prices. We are definitely getting ripped off. It is the Penthouse at the Honda Classic, kicking it off. One of the best events in South Florida. We're happy to be here every year with Tito's Handmade Vodka at the Tito's Stillhouse Lounge. Good afternoon, Jimmy.
Hello and good afternoon.
And good afternoon, Francis.
Hello, hello.
And it is time for some Florida stories.
Florida.
Florida.
Did you say Florida?
Yep.
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Well, we see a lot of crazy things on our roadways, right?
Yep.
Well, this young girl named Jessica Lopez says she was working as a bartender at Solar Bears game Sunday evening, and this is at the Amway Center, when she saw a woman on I-4. Now, I guess she was up like in a balcony area and was like looking over, so she took her cell phone video out and she was like, what the hell am I looking at? She said all of these people were huddling on the balcony and they're like, you got to come over here. Come over here. Look at this. Are you kidding me? So she's recording cell phone video and was like, man, just never seen anything like it. She was like, thank goodness the police are behind her right now and she's not in harm. But there was so many answers we need. I have questions. Why? How? It's not safe. What happened? This was an old woman who was on her little motorized scooter on I-4.
Wow.
Just scooting along, going like 5 miles per hour.
On I-4.
On I-4. Yeah, this happened on Sunday. They said along a portion of Busy, and if you ever go down, and this was downtown Orlando, I-4, it's a mess.
Yeah. What could
Can you
possibly
imagine?
go wrong?
Right? And so I think people were calling the cops and were like, hey, and so
Check
there
it out.
wasn't an exit coming up. So yes, there was 2 cops who ended up behind her and I'm sure escorted her off of the interstate. But so many, where were you going, lady? Yeah, they said police responded after someone called about suspicious activity. And yes, that is very suspicious. It looks like she is okay, but I don't have all of the answers that I need. I have so many questions. And then Yes, next up in You're What the Florida, we have an attorney that went over to Las Vegas, Nevada, and had himself a hand at the blackjack table. So he went to G-Man's favorite hotel, the Wynn, Las Vegas, and looks like this guy is no longer with us, but his family is. And they are suing the hotel, a blackjack dealer there. A family of a man who collapsed while playing blackjack at Wynn is now suing the hotel and casino. They said that David Jagalizer, I'm sorry, I'm ruining that, was splitting aces and doubling down when he went face down on the blackjack table, according to the suit. The suit then adds that as he had his head laid on the table, the dealer just kept on dealing cards to the other players and continued to play.
I can't believe that. I mean,
Yeah.
This guy faints or whatever. You just keep dealing. Hit me.
Yeah, they're probably like, oh, this guy's smashed, right? The suit alleges that no medical care was given to him for nearly 20 minutes while the card dealing continued. Allegedly, it wasn't until the next dealer came to the table that it was noticed his skin discoloration and lack of breathing. About 26 minutes after the collapse, emergency workers did arrive, and lawyers say that the victim suffered severe brain damage from the lack of attention, and he was pronounced dead later on. So they were just like, yeah, it was just terrible, and whoever that dealer was, I'm sure does not have a job anymore either. After
He's going to be in trouble.
Yes, he is. And so the only thing I can think of, there's no excuse for this whatsoever, right?
Mhm.
But Vegas, we're like, he's just smacked. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
Did it say what time? Like, was
It
it
doesn't
during
give
the
a
day or
time.
night? Like, you think maybe 3 in the morning, you might think it more so than 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But if you see somebody faint, you should react.
Or just head down on the table. I know. Or just get him out of there. I'm sure you don't want other, people who are gambling to have that next to them. So you think they would have somebody come over and be like,
Yep.
hey, can you check on this dude? Well, they didn't. And now his family is suing. And then, yes, G-Man, I know you love cookies, but I don't think you would ever do this. A Florida woman is behind bars after she went to a McDonald's. Her name is Amari Hendricks, and she got upset because she thought she was entitled to a free cookie.
I want my free cookie.
She thought she was entitled to it. Police said the employee gave Hendricks the free cookie, but she continued to argue with the employee because she was like, I want this damn free cookie. And she's like, fine, just take the free cookie. Quit just being a jerk about this. So they gave her the cookie, but she still is being a jerk. And according to the arrest report, the employee described what she believed to be a handgun and 2 clicking sounds. Employees told police they began locking the doors of the restaurant when Hendricks pulled away from the drive-thru. She said she attempted to enter the restaurant and allegedly hit and scratched the employee that was trying to lock the door. Police arrived shortly after and did arrest her, and she has been charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, battery, and resisting arrest, all because she wanted a damn free cookie. And that is You're What the Florida.
Thank you, Francis. We do it twice a show, 11:05, 1:05. You guys give us all the info, and we never run out. Jimmy, I think we have somebody on hold.
We do. We have our buddy Greg Rice checking in with us. Hey, Greg, what's going on, little buddy?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Great.
Yeah, Greek. What does horse racing and Teresa's panties have in common?
Horse racing and Teresa's panties have in common. I got to tell you, I'm baffled, Mr. Glenn.
Greg.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, every 30 minutes you hear, and they're off.
Oh, my God. That was a good one, Greg.
Wow. That was good.
That was a good one.
Wow.
Nice.
That was hilarious.
There's really nothing to say.
No.
Sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't. That was a hit. It is the Penthouse. We are live at the Honda Classic at the Tito Stillhouse Lounge. We'll be back in a few minutes. And before you know it, it'll be WWGD. I'm going to ruin some more lives. I'm good at it. We'll be back. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
He said, can you please return the $1,800 that I mistakenly sent to your account via Zelle? If the person on the other end doesn't do anything, are they in trouble? Like if I accidentally send C-Lane $2,000 via Venmo, try it out. I think
that's a good point.
I'm not taking part in this experiment.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 2 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Skies are mostly sunny for us on this Wednesday. It's another warm one, too, with temperatures in the mid-80s as we move through the afternoon. Above average for this time of year, close to the record highs in a few spots as well. We'll stay rain-free for the next few days with high pressure in place. We're back in the 80s again for the day tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Tri-County Metals.
Get great looks, durability, and energy efficiency in your next roof at Tri-County Metals. Need financing? No problem. Tri-County Metals offers great financing options as well. Learn more at TriCountyMetals.com. Next day delivery is available. TriCountyMetals.com.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules, as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
There are so many reasons to get hooked on Church's 8-piece shrimp meal. It's dippable, crunchable, downright irresistible, and it starts at $5.99. The only catch? It's only here for a limited time. Church's Texas Chicken. Welcome to the great state of flavor.
We know that aging is not for the faint of heart, but the Landing of Lake Worth celebrates the rewards of aging and tackles the challenges head on. We believe life should be joyful at every stage, so we have a unique focus on wellness of mind, body, and spirit, bringing an unparalleled sense of optimism to residents and their families. Come home to personalized assisted living and memory care services at the Landing of Lake Worth, where happiness never grows old. Visit thelandingoflakeworth.com for more information. That's thelandingoflakeworth.com.
Hey, it's the Greek from Monroe's in Palm Beach. The best view in Palm Beach are the ladies at Monroe's. Adult entertainment, upscale dining, 7 days a week. And Saturday, February 25th, it's Monroe's Golf Classic After Party 10K Challenge. Putt for a chance to win $10,000. Now that's a hole-in-one, baby. It's Monroe's in Palm Beach. The best ladies are always at Monroe's, 7 days a week. Peace.
Are you a business owner, CEO, or responsible for marketing? If you are, iHeartMedia can help you reach your goals and find new customers. We reach more consumers in your target area than anyone else, and we can give you access to those potential customers more cost-effectively across radio, digital, podcasting, and social. We'd love to show you how iHeartMedia can work for you. Get started today at iHeartAdvertising.com. That's iHeartAdvertising.com.
We're Storm Smart. Here in Florida, that's a name people trust. For over 26 years, we've been making storm catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market, protecting over 90,000 Florida homes in communities just like yours. And while storms may come and go, one thing's for sure, Storm Smart's here to stay. Day in and day out, we'll be here, working harder to make sure you can breathe a little easier. Smart is protecting our community today and tomorrow.
Was your home built before 2002? If so, it might not be up to today's hurricane codes. The My Safe Florida Home Program is providing eligible homeowners with a free home wind mitigation inspection. Professional wind mitigation inspectors will inspect your home and help put together a detailed plan of home strengthening, recommendations to better mitigate against future wind damage. Go to mysafeflhome.com to book your free wind mitigation inspection. mysafeflhome.com. Stronger homes, safer Florida.
I want to remind you about something that you wouldn't think could happen, but it can, and it's people can steal your home. My friend had his home stolen. The crime is home title theft. It's real. It's horrendous, but it's real, and it's everywhere. Now, luckily, this was just a demo, but I saw how criminals all around the world target American homeowners, and that's why I protect my home with Home Title Lock, and you need to as well. And a thief can simply forge your signature on a legal document claiming you sold your home to them. Homeowners insurance and common identity theft programs do not protect you, but Home Title Lock does. They want to give you an absolutely free, no obligation verification that your home is still in your name. You register for 30 days of protection for free. Just go to HometitleLock.com, promo code Sean, an absolutely free, no obligation. That's HometitleLock.com, promo code Sean.
On the podcast Really Know Really, join best friends Jason Alexander and Peter Tilden, along with experts, newsmakers, and celebrities, in a search for answers to life's most baffling, intriguing, and annoying questions. You know, those things that make you go, really? No, really?
I think there was a 17-year-old in Rhode Island who ran a candidate that was a deepfake.
Really? Wait, that's news to me. That's Really Know Really right there.
Really Know Really.
Listen to Really Know Really on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka. It goes good with anything, celebrating 25 years. Tough day at the office? How about a Tito's Martini to relax you? Maybe a round the golf. Celebrate with Tito's and lemon after a long day on the golf course. Or just enjoy. And it's hoop season, baby. You know what that means. It's full force, and you're going to need help with that bracket. So have some Tito's to add to it and help you celebrate a big win or a big three. Tito's Vodka goes good with anything and makes everything better. Tito's Handmade Vodka. Pick up a bottle today. Peace.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
Car fire in West Palm Beach, taking up a right lane. Look out for delays 95 North, right before Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. We are stop and go from Southern Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters. President's Day sale. Hurry, sale ends February 23rd. Blindster.com.
You're listening to Real Radio 92.1, and we are an iHeart radio station.
You know, Charisse, in golf, everybody's always so impressed with these long, hard drives. But if you really want to be a good golfer, you got to have a good short game. So, Charisse, if you ever want to work on your short game, give me a call. I'm your guy.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yeah, it's out. You got to get... Yeah, you got to give the kid credit for trying.
Yeah, 1,000%.
You got to give him credit. You definitely do.
No, go big or go home.
I recognize somebody. Even though it's a no, you keep going back. Keep going back. Eventually, we are at the Honda Classic for Tito's Stillhouse Lounge. You get the person on the right day. I'm sitting here with two very nice ladies who know a thing or two about dating. Do you think there's a chance that maybe one day you're like, maybe yes. Maybe. You never know.
With what?
If somebody keeps asking you out, keep asking you out, keep asking you out, eventually you might be like, eh.
No. If I'm not attracted to you, I'm not attracted to you. I can't.
Really?
I mean, persistence isn't... I mean, if it's from someone that you don't really care about, it comes a little...
Suppose it's 50-50.
50-50 what?
You're like on the fence.
No.
Yeah. Okay, you're out.
Oh, there you go, AJ.
Listen, what do they say? Persistence beats resistance. Yeah, AJ knows that. Persistence beats resistance.
Yeah, if you like the person a little, I would think eventually if they get you on the right day, you might say, okay, let's have a date. How bad it could be one date?
Oh, wait, are we talking about somebody in particular right now?
No, we're just talking in general.
Oh, okay.
The question is at you. You are on the forum. We're asking you.
Right.
You like somebody a little. You're not sure,
No.
but they keep asking
No.
you. No. Okay. Like I said, you're out.
They won't eventually wear you down, is what you're saying.
Yeah, no. I've done
No.
that before, and I regretted it. Because
Yeah.
you lead them on, then they fall in love with you, and then you're like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, I
Fall
mean...
in love. Wow, one dinner.
No, for real.
Wow. My God.
Well, you know, when you give them a chance, yeah, eventually they're going to,
Because
fall
obviously
for
those
you.
strong feelings are there because
Yeah.
that's why they keep on asking and that's why they're so persistent in asking.
Exactly.
George Michael, the ones who resist, you most want to kiss. So maybe that's why. Franny, how about you? If somebody keeps trying,
No.
No?
Because obviously if there was interest, it wouldn't take so long.
Right.
You never know.
Right.
Yeah.
Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm easy. Keep going. Keep going.
Jimmy
You'll
likes the
get me.
attention. Keep it.
Especially with
That's
the short
right.
game, AJ. Get that short game going, buddy.
Keep throwing stuff at me. You never know, baby. Time is money, and money is time. You got to be there. You never know. See, I believe in that. You never know what's going to happen. Nobody knows what brings tomorrow. I mean, you just got to keep trying. So, AJ, keep trying, my buddy.
Nothing is 100%. You're right. Nothing is.
No.
But most of the time, there's a reason why people are not, like, if somebody's continuously asking them on a date or to go out and they say no, there's probably a big reason why. There's just no interest there.
Or maybe you're with
Red
somebody.
Or maybe they're with somebody. That's
Restraining order.
Oh, God. Got to use this line. Look, we're 50% away there.
See, AJ's cute. It's funny, whatever. But there could be a point, like with other people who I'm sure have gotten like a lot of text messages and phone calls that were just like, all right, this is a little too much.
Yeah, well, if you're doing that, I mean, like, say you see somebody.
You got to be clever like AJ.
Yeah, like maybe you see somebody once a month, and you say something to them like, "Hey, what do you think? You want to get together?" She says no, and then, but it's how you say no. You know, if you say no with a little opening.
What is no with a little opening?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Careful.
I think you may want to. Yeah, you may be digging a hole you don't want to get into. You just may.
I'll take this fight.
All right, take it.
Go for it.
No normally means no. Go ahead, take it.
Well, if somebody's like, well, not really, I don't know, this isn't a good time.
I don't know is different than a no.
Yes, sweetums. I'm trying here. Hey, if you're on deck, you never know. You might get up at bat. That's all I'm saying. So I think for all the guys out there who are trying sometimes with somebody who won, I don't think there's as long as you're polite, don't cross the line and be annoying. That's all.
Right, yeah. Like what Franny said, when AJ calls in, I look forward to that every day. Every time.
That's what I'm saying.
Fun. Yeah.
I mean,
Put a smile on your face.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe send them something every once in a while.
Like what?
Bracelet.
Send him something? No, you're going to send him a bracelet? Okay.
Well, you send her something.
I do have Riggs just called and he was asking about Nashville. Our girl, Sarah, she sent us a couple things about Nashville at 47142 because he was like, should I wear my cowboy boots or buy one there? She said only tourists and performers wear cowboy hats and boots downtown. She said it's not like a big thing there. And then Old Red, Blake Shelton's bar, Wild Beaver, where she works, I did mention that.
Yeah.
She said the fun part, she does a karaoke in the Mechanical Bull area, so go say hi over there on Sundays. And then the Rainbow Room, as I mentioned, the Skulls Rainbow Room, she said food's amazing. But then she also says, do not buy hat or boots there.
Okay.
Yeah, so there you go,
Riggs,
Riggs,
there
if
you
you're
go.
listening.
So make sure you are on it, Riggs. She gave you a little bit of a tip. Go see her, and you'll have a good time. Sarah's definitely a great performer and somebody who knows Nashville, so you'll have a good time. It is the Penthouse at the Honda Classic. This is just a beautiful day, I got to tell you. I could stay here all day. Sleep
It
here
feels
tonight.
great. Yeah, you should sleep here tonight.
Thanks.
Why'd you stay there? Why'd you move in?
There you go.
Feeling the love?
I'm just saying, you don't have to worry about driving to Boca. You wake up and you do this again.
How about that?
Oh, man.
I mean, look at this view.
I definitely,
Pitch your tent, buddy.
I definitely love you.
I don't know if anybody noticed. Sleep underneath this table. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I love the way you think about me. It is the Penthouse. We're going to come back in a few minutes. Sharice is here. Franny's here. I'm here. Jimmy's here. And you guys are there, too. Don't go anywhere. Coming back with a trifecta, WWGD. Yes, I messed up my life, but I can mess up strangers' lives even more. We'll be back. Peace.
Think we're just in your car? Think again. Anytime, anywhere. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Skies are mostly sunny for us on this Wednesday. It's another warm one, too, with temperatures in the mid-80s as we move through the afternoon. Above average for this time of year, close to the record highs in a few spots as well. We'll stay rain-free for the next few days with high pressure in place. We're back in the 80s again for the day tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Hiring is hard. Luckily, there's Indeed. The hiring platform makes it easy to attract, screen, and interview candidates from the same place. Just sponsor a job. You'll immediately get a short list of quality candidates on Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit to get started.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business. powering possibilities.
Offer ends 3/21/23. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. Call or go online for details. After promo, regular rates apply.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
My doctor told me my cholesterol is borderline, so I took control with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol safely and naturally. It's odor and taste-free, and Garlic is a world leader in garlic potency. I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula, cholesterol's natural enemy.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
I thought learning a language would be too much work, but Babbel makes learning fun. J'aime Babbel.
Babbel's lessons only take 10 or 15 minutes, and soon you turn and realize, hey, I'm starting to speak another language. How'd that happen?
Babbel isn't robots talking. You learn words and phrases from real native speakers. I was ready for real-life conversations in just a few weeks. So easy.
Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall. If you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules, as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. Divorce can be complicated, especially if children are involved. If you're a father and want to protect your role in your children's lives, remember Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men with matters like these for 30 years, and we'd love to help you.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Do you have over $10,000 in credit card debt? The stress from excessive credit card debt can ruin your life. Collection calls, sleepless nights. If you're feeling the financial impact with unprecedented economic challenges, DebtBlue is here for you. DebtBlue uses secret programs that most credit card companies won't tell you about. They'll help you consolidate or settle your debts for a fraction of what you owe. With DebtBlue's Success Guarantee, you pay nothing unless your debt is reduced or completely resolved. There's no risk. The more you owe, the more DebtBlue can save you. See how easy it is to get started with free information. Let DebtBlue show you how 10 minutes could save you thousands. Call now, 800-375-1158. That's 800-375-1158.
I'm just living sky high right now. So I'm very thankful for it. And the team at DebtBlue are phenomenal. They're able to work with you. They're great.
Call for your free debt resolution information now. 800-375-1158. 800-375-1158.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Car fire in West Palm Beach taking up a right lane. Look out for delays 95 north right before Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. We are stop and go from Southern Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Judy Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blind.
We are an iHeart radio station. listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a good afternoon. Thank you so much for listening to Real Radio. We appreciate it. If it's not for you, it's not for us. We're together. Remember that. Franny's in the house.
Yo, yo.
Jimmy's here.
Hello and good afternoon.
We're going to do a trifecta, and then we're going to get into some WWGD.
Riders up. It's Creaky Trifecta.
New Jersey in the month of January handled $1 billion again in sports betting. 4th month in a row. They are on a roll. Florida, why do we not have it? New Jersey is just crushing it. They thought the numbers were going to go down when New York got sports betting. New York is making a ton, and New Jersey is making a ton. 4th month in a row, they went over $1 billion. That is crazy. Canes won the 7th in a row over Virginia Tech, 75.
In crazy. I'm going to start using that.
In crazy.
Crazy. Canes won their 7th in a row, beating Virginia Tech on the road, getting 2 last night, so they were a good bet. Thank you, DraftKings. Miami has not lost a game all season at home, and they are 11th in the country, one of the highest rated they've ever been in college basketball. Pretty soon it'll be the ACC tournament in a couple weeks, and then after that, it's the big dance. And if the Canes keep playing well, maybe it'll make some noise in the big dance. And Tom Brady this week on his podcast had great praise and just high regards for Bill Belichick, saying he helped him in every phase of his career. From his rookie year on, he just did so much for him. And Brady said how lucky he was and got a little emotional when he was talking about it. People did think that these guys had some bad blood at the end. Maybe it was business. But Belichick, again, when he talks about Brady, throws him a lot of bouquets. They had a great career together, over 20 years. And I don't think you'll ever see a coach and a player or quarterback have that much success, what they did together. They were in 9 Super Bowls, which is unbelievable, that in itself. I think they were in like 12 or 11 championship games. Just great success, Brady and Belichick. And it's good to see that, you know what, they realize what each other meant to each other, and they're thanking him. That's big kudos in my hat. I like when people do it. I acknowledge when people help them. Because you know what? We can't do anything alone in life. We always need help. And that is your last trifecta of the day. And now,
before we get into this thing that we do on Wednesdays after your final trifecta, I'm just going to give everybody a heads up on this Tito's Cares, if that's okay with you.
Of course.
So, yeah, we are at the Tito's Steakhouse Lounge. We will be here tomorrow as well, and they have something really cool. It's the Tito's Cares at the Honda Classic. So the Honda Classic is all about the Honda Classic Cares. This is their nonprofit, and you just donate. And when you donate, you enter for a chance to win an Inside the Ropes honorary observer experience for 2. And this is going to happen on Sunday, February 26th. Or you'll get a Tito's branded Vessel golf bag, which is pretty damn cool. The prize drawing is going to be on Saturday, February 25th at 2 p.m. And it's going to be right here in the Tito's Steakhouse Lounge at the Honda Classic. So if you do donate, try to be here at 2 o'clock. Actually, be here at 2 o'clock if you want to win at the Tito's Steakhouse Lounge. But it's such a cool experience. You know, we were talking to Cameron about it, and you are just going to be up close and personal with the golfers and the caddies and all that stuff. And
beyond VIP.
Yeah, beyond VIP. A really cool experience. So if that sounds awesome to you, make sure you coming out. You can go to HondaClassic.com. You can go to their website, check it out. Or you come here and scan the QR code, and it'll take you right to the place where you can donate.
Very cool.
All right. Do you want to do this thing?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, so it is a Wednesday. Oh, no, keep on going. WWGD, let's do it.
Get ready for WWGD. What would Greek do?
Yes. Well, I put it this way.
The whole thing fell.
We're in here first, so we got dupes.
Can you believe people ask this guy for advice?
Male skimpy bathing suit.
Speedo.
Slang term. Banana maggot.
I mean, really?
I love you, buddy. You're like a salmon out of water. Dead?
Yeah, dead.
Seriously?
But they do say.
You spelling business with one B?
It's
Only
WWGD.
Only one.
Yes, folks.
Only one, Jimmy.
Yeah, people do email us, Jimmy@realradio921.com, and they are specifically seeking out
Not offended.
G's advice.
Not offended.
No, he shouldn't be. Or as you like to say, he likes to give out directions is what he does. So let's start out with this first person who emails. We got Michael. And Michael's got a pretty cool opportunity. He has a chance to get a job on a cruise ship as a bartender. But Michael would be gone for 6 months. So the issue is Michael is not single. He has a girlfriend, and he thinks his girlfriend is going to be pretty upset to have him gone for that long because they do live together. And I don't know if she's cool with that 6 months apart. He thinks it may affect their relationship.
G-Man, he wants to know, would you take the job or would you stay home with her? What would you do?
I mean, that's a deep question. You got Zoom so you can see each other. I mean, if there's a great opportunity to make some money. I mean, people go to jail for years and somebody waits for them. So what's 6 months? If you really love each other, love will last. I mean, I guess you could look at that. If you think she's going to be a school buddy and step out on you, that's not good. I think you got to talk to her about it and see what she says. If she's adamant, like, hey, I'm not going to wait, that's different. And I don't know how long they're dating. So if they're dating 3 months or a month.
I mean, they live together, so you would assume, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's pretty serious.
Yeah.
I think she would. I mean, it sucks, but I mean, if he has a chance to make good money and it could help them in the relationship, he should do it. If she's going to have throw the cow over the moon, then don't do it. It's not worth it. Like, if every time he calls, she's going to be like, I'm home, you suck, why'd you do this? Then it's not worth it. But
now I have a question, and if somebody knows, text us or email 47142. Start off with Real Radio, or you can email Jimmy at realradio921.com. Now, do you, can you sign up where you get your payment, right, like automatic deposit? Because that may be another issue, right? Like, it's 6 months without maybe, having money from him for the rent. Or the mortgage or whatever they have.
Yeah, I don't know the answer. You would have. I would assume.
Okay.
You would have to be getting paid. I don't know if they would pay you 6 months later. I'm sure they would pay. Every 2 weeks they put in your account. I don't
regular
know.
job, right? I mean, that's the way I would look at it. It's still you would still get paid weekly or bi-monthly or whatever.
Okay.
I mean, I would think.
That's
but
what I think.
I don't know that. It's just that
But I would think
they're going to be in a cycle where he's away for 6 months. I don't think it's even I'm not even taking it that it's a 6 months cruise, but I mean, they go out for 7 days, they come back, they reload, they go back out, they come back, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I think if he has an opportunity, and if it's like Jimmy says, where they even come home once a week, he gets here once a week, I mean, then, it might be a great opportunity. But again, if she's not cool with it, then don't do it. That's the only advice I could say. If they live together, I mean, that's tough when a spouse leaves for 6 months. It sucks. And you want to hope your relationship's deep enough that you can stand a little bump in the road. But I would talk to her. That's the only thing. And hopefully you can work it out. But I would go.
Jimmy?
Well, a couple good points that Greek brought up. One, how long have they been dating? How serious is this? Because that sort of matters, right? Is how big is this job and this opportunity? And are you talking about 1 6 month stint, or is this going to keep happening over and over again? Again, something you have to think about long term if you're thinking of a long term relationship. Personally, I would lean towards, I'm assuming you haven't been dating for very long, I'd probably lean on taking a job. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You can get another job. Bartenders, that's one thing I'm sure that there's a high demand out there for, so you can probably find a job back on land if you need to. But if you have this one-time opportunity to go for it, I would lean that way. What do you think, Franny?
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing a bartender on a cruise ship, you do make tips. I'm guessing the hourly rate is probably a lot better than at restaurants being on a cruise ship, so you may make more that way. So if that's it, yeah. I mean, if it's a great opportunity like that financially for you to do so, then I would go ahead and take it and just let her know that. I am on the side thinking this is a pretty serious relationship because they live together. And yes, I understand some people can move in together after a month or two, but that's how I'm taking it. From the email that we're getting here from Michael, it sounds like he hasn't even mentioned anything. So as G mentioned, the first step you take is having to talk to her about this and communicate this, and then you can kind of feel out how you can tell whether or not she's going to be cool with it at all or not, and then you have to weigh it out. Is it worth losing a relationship if she doesn't want you to go?
Real love's hard to find. Yep. But you can always buy it. So think about it, Michael.
There you go. Perfect. Thank you.
Yes.
It's WWGD, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes.
Well, next up we have Michelle. And Michelle writes in, and she's like, "Hey, do you think it's my decision to get some plastic surgery?" I'm going to go ahead and say yes right now. My husband does not want me to get my chest. She wants to get her breast done. She wants an augmentation. She's like, "Listen, I'm totally going to pay for it on my own with my own money." But he is still adamant about me not doing it. He doesn't think I need them done. And he also made a comment saying that she's just looking for attention. That's why she's doing it. So basically, I think the question was in the beginning, do you think it's her decision if she wants to get some plastic surgery done?
It's her body. I mean, I think that's the bottom line. Sorry, it's her body. And if she's going to pay, her husband should kiss her ass, because I paid for a couple of those. Of course, it's your body. You make the choice. It's like if you want to get a tattoo. I mean, you want to maybe ask your spouse, but if they tell you can't do it, and the attention thing, I don't know. He sounds a little insecure. I mean, he's the one who's going to enjoy him the most. It's like getting new basketballs. You're going to be using them, so why bitch? And she's paying.
It's like getting new basketball.
Yeah, just like it. Or a tattoo. Same thing, basically.
Well, I meant like if you get a tattoo and your husband doesn't want to, it's your body.
Yeah.
That's all I think. I think it's your body. And if you're paying, even more. I could see if she was taking money out of their savings, then I could understand if they're saving for a house or, you know what, they're going to Acapulco for 3 days to go skydiving. That's different. But if it's her money, go. I think she should do it.
Jimmy?
100%. It's her. Greek said it, and she even said it in a letter. It's her body. It should be something that she does. I understand him saying to her, hey, look, I think you're beautiful now. You don't need that. And, and I'm sure that's just one line he's saying, and he's probably saying some other things too, which you mentioned in the letter there. But, so I don't know. Is it just for self-esteem? I don't know if that's something you want to think about or look at, but otherwise, no, really. If this is something that you want, you're really all for it, and you're willing to go out and spend the money. Yeah, I'm behind. I would be behind it 100%. What do you think, Franny?
Yeah, and you said that self-esteem, right? Like a lot of it, when women and men get things done, it's typically out of an insecurity with themselves or an improvement. They want to make something better. So obviously, she wants to do this for herself. I think, Michelle, you do what you want, girl. It's your money. It's your breast.
Yeah, and if they ever crap out, it'll help her get another guy.
All right, there it is right there, kids. That's why you write it in the Greek. G-R-E-E-K.
Yeah, that's why it's WWGD, Jimmy. Again.
Yep.
It's just something to think of. Yep. I believe in real love, and I hope it lasts forever. But I'm just saying, at every baseball game, there's a top of an inning and the bottom of the inning. So, one day she might be on deck, and she might need them. So go for it.
Less than
she might not
ninth.
have the money down the road. Less than ninth.
All right, Michelle, let us know how that goes. And then finally here we have
send
John
pictures.
who emails us.
Please, Jimmy at realradio921.com.
Perfect.
Cerise looks so content today. She's sitting here. She's drinking a Tito's. She's just smiling. Looking at
blown out?
Yeah, there's golf balls. We're talking about boobs.
Boobs and balls, baby.
Yeah.
Boobs and balls. There's the penthouse in a
Can't get any
nutshell.
better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we got a nice breeze over here on the 17th hole. It's
great.
gorgeous.
How lucky am I? I don't want this day to end.
It's gorgeous.
And I don't think she's blown out. I don't know, to be honest with you. Are you blown out?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, great.
Keep going.
Right.
We're going to, will you?
Then you're not doing your job.
I am.
Happy holidays, everybody.
All right, so finally we have John that emails us, and John's like, my girl and I live together. It's been about a year, and everything's all good, and he does throw out the L word. He loves her. He just worries things are going to change down the road with them. And I'm like, all right, okay. Well, things do change in relationships. You evolve.
Okay.
You adjust.
Yeah, you adjust. Things change. He's like, she wants to get married. And I think that we should just keep it how it is. Living together, be in a relationship. Who needs marriage, right? He said, everyone I know who gets married, it ends up turning out bad for them. G-Man, she wants to get married. He doesn't see it in his future. What would you do?
If he doesn't want to get married, don't get married. I mean, that's really it. I mean, live with her. It's not great if you go into a lifetime commitment and you're not 100% sure, because I think you end up resenting the person. And then the other aspect, if it ever does go bad, you keep saying to yourself, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. It's like betting a horse. You like the 6, you bet the 4, the 3 comes in. You should have bet the 3.
Just like it.
I think, I mean, that's where it is. I think you should talk to her and say, look, how about this? Compromise, because that's what relationships are. Let's live together 2 more years. If we get together 2 more years, we live together, then I'll marry you. I think that's a compromise. It's something nice. I'm not saying I don't want it's done, but I need 2 more years to see if the grass is really going to grow. If not, Tapioca City. Just a thought.
Jimmy?
If the Eagles win the Super Bowl, marry her. How's that? No,
Sounds familiar, yes.
I will say that, and I agree 100% with Greek on this one, especially with that if she forces it on him, he's not going to want to do it. I mean, that's going to make it worse to me. With the old ultimatum. I mean, I don't know if I'm sort of getting a little bit of vibe from that, or at least with Greek's response, I'm getting that too. But no, just speak with her and talk with her. Maybe get engaged. You're living together and everything. No need to rush anything along. No, don't get married unless you're ready 100% yourself. What do you think, Franny?
Yeah, I
Or,
agree. Things may change, right? His feelings may change. I'm with you. With anything in life, if your heart is not 100% into it, you should not do it just because somebody else wants it, because it's not going to work out at the end.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest decisions you make in your life. And I really think a lot of people don't take it as serious as they need to. And if you don't want to get married, it doesn't mean you want to break up with the person. Just be like, hey, we're living together. This is working. It's like if you're running on a team up and down the field. Why start passing? We're running.
But
working.
be prepared. You may get that conversation from her. Well, then what am I doing? Because this is what I want. And if you don't want it, then I don't see a future. That may be part of the conversation.
Babe, I love you, and every day seeing you makes me so happy. Why would I risk what we have? Just for a piece
Well,
of
then
paper.
if every day you see me makes you so happy, then why not take that commitment?
Okay, let's get married.
Boy, that was quick.
Yeah, wow.
And that's about how it's happened.
Yep.
There it is. And remember, it's always better with a naked question if you want to get married. I don't think you should get married if you're not 100%.
I agree. I think Jimmy does too.
Yeah, it's a big decision.
Yep.
And you might hurt somebody's feelings, but it's better than going through a divorce, because divorce sucks. And that's way worse. So I just think you should wait, and that's it. I'm not saying make her wait 10 years. 2 years isn't bad.
All right. Well, there you go. Michael, Michelle, and John, best of luck. If you ever are seeking the advice of Greek, you just have to email us, jimmy@realradio921.com, and we will get into them on a Wednesday afternoon.
Thank you so much. Perfect, Jimmy. Thank you so much for writing in. We try our best every time to give you guys advice. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. Some of it you can take it, some of it throw it over your shoulder. Whatever you want. And at the end of the day, advice, you're only going to take it if it's what you want to hear. We've always talked about that. Jimmy, how much time do we have left?
We got a little over 2 minutes.
All right. Time to thank everybody. Want to thank Charisse again. Great job by her, showing up on time and just doing a great job setting us up and helping us and adding to the show. I mean, that's what it is. You're like a strawberry and a glass of champagne. You just add to it.
Oh, my two favorite things. Thank you.
Jimmy, great job as always. Last person I said that to, she said to me, you could put champagne all over my body. I said, wow.
Oh.
Wow, that's nice.
And then Charisse's other favorite thing, money.
She's not really about money. She's not. She fakes it. Like, she says it, but she's really not about money.
Yeah.
She's not.
Right.
But I don't think she hates it.
No.
I definitely don't.
No.
Strong like for the money.
Ooh, anything worth Greek 101. Anything worth doing is worth doing for money. Jimmy, great job as always. Thank you for helping us in the studio today. Did a great job always with the blog, with the contest. Thanks for all your help and everything you do.
Well,
thank you, my friend.
Thank you, Greek. Thank you, Franny. Hey, thank you, Charisse. And thank you for tuning in and listening on another Wednesday.
Franny, I don't know how many years we've been together doing Tito's, but I don't know, maybe 10, 8. It seems like a lot, but it's been great working with you. You do a great job all the time.
Like
best outfit.
Forever.
Best outfit.
Oh, my God.
That's what's going through her head right
Seems like
now.
a lot.
Oh, my God. And, you know, I do have feelings. I mean, just, I got feelings.
I have yet to say anything.
But great job as always. Best outfit of the day, no doubt about it. You even outdid me. You did a great job.
Well, thank you. It's always a pleasure being out here with G-Man. Charisse, thank you for everything. Jimmy, thank you so much for holding it down. Of course, thank you, Tito's Hammy Vodka, for having us out here at the Stillhouse Lounge and the Honda Classic. And thank you for listening. Make sure we're going to be back at it tomorrow, so come on out and say hi.
I'm sleeping here tonight.
Yeah, I know you are.
That's going to be great.
Pitching a
Sleeping here
tent right as we speak.
Pitching a tent as we speak.
Me
yes,
too, buddy.
I am.
Me too.
It's Tito's Stillhouse Lounge. Check it out. You get in here. It is free. There's a lot of activities going on in here. Great music, great drinks, Tito's Bloody Mary, martinis, lemonade. There's so many different things you can add to Tito's to make it a perfect afternoon. Come out here and enjoy the Honda over the next few days. It's a great time. Thank you for listening. We appreciate it. Yes, this was a good show. Yes, I said it. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace.
Take your apartment workouts to the next level.
Or just lay on the couch.
Either one works. This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Skies are mostly sunny for us on this Wednesday. It's another warm one, too, with temperatures in the mid-80s as we move through the afternoon. Above average for this time of year, close